Yes, welcome to the world of ground.
Go on, McCall.
Hey, McCall.
Best guest of the season.
Newsreader, didn't he?
I'm just trying to be professional here, is that alright?
Do you want to hear me read?
I love the
No,
t-shirt.
you're alright.
You're my favourite guest, Collie.
Oh, thanks very much, Shy.
Why, Andy? you talk
Exactly what you want for somebody coming on. They've watched the games, they'll be strong in their points, to give their opinions even if it's controversial. That's
what you want, somebody to watch the games? Do you?
I know. Well, you just watched the games down there 5 minutes ago.
Talk's got a shine to
Well, I did. My son did show me your thing about your restaurant trying food and all that.
What did you do with that?
That was fucking embarrassing. Granola and then a rolling snarler. What's that about?
It's a bit balance, isn't it?
Aye, balance.
Have you been in Collie to taste it?
Nah, East End. Nah, it's not for me.
He's not very supportive, mate.
Maybe if you franchise it at Byers Road,
Well,
I'll slip in there.
Right, tell us about your podcast, mate.
Okay, it's just me and Peter Watt. Big Peter Watt worked 40 years at the BBC, did all the camera stuff. I think he's retired now, he's just bored. So we started doing it. We've done 6 guests. And we're going to do another 6. See how it goes.
Brilliant. You've not asked any of the boys to come on?
Is it not the shout yet? Not the shout yet.
Actually, I never see you in the West End. You stay opposite Eds.
Mate, he's a recluse, doesn't leave the house.
I've seen you a couple of times.
Will you not come up and say hello or not?
Yeah.
You don't really get the most out of the West End, mate. Didn't you know?
That makes sense.
No, I mean, as in if you stay in the West End, it's such a beautiful place. Go out walks, you're going to enjoy it. You just sort of keep yourself there.
What walks would you go to West End?
The one up Botanic Gardens that leads down to the Kevin Grove
Oh,
Park.
When am I ever in the house?
No, you're out a lot. Man.
I'm never in the house.
you're actually, but I mean, as in the West End.
What's your favourite walk in the West End, Collie?
Well, that one, there's what you can go down at the bottom of, just out the Botanic Gardens, go through it, and then you can go all the way into town. You actually go beyond it. You can get to here, I think. So, that's a good one.
You took us on it.
Lovely, isn't it?
When I kept talking to all guys, remember?
What day you had Thursday, wee man? The Cooper show.
Oh my God.
Is that the worst it's ever been?
Aye. Because I think if you're coming for Fad and you're coming to take him on, you've got to have more to it. Can't just have 1 point and then he gives it back.
What was this?
Him and Faddy had his lip stand started trembling.
He just battered this area.
I've seen it, but talk Collie through.
Well,
what was it on?
Finish
was it on? No, so this is the Monday show.
Collie, my point of view was I said I don't think Hearts will have a better chance to win the league than this season. This is the best chance. Faddy said it's no because Tony Bloom's proved that the clubs he had in Belgium or what he's done with Brighton shows that they can win leagues in years to come.
By the way, for what it's worth, I agree with you.
I completely agree with you.
Aye, so yeah.
I think it's definitely the best chance of winning a league. Aye.
So that was Faddy's argument against you. It's not the best.
Giving you back like
But you said that they'll no beat Hearts will no beat Celtic and Rangers budget, and he said, well, Union Berlin done against Bruges, who've got a bigger budget than Celtic and Rangers.
Aye, so that was a hard one to say. But
what does that prove though?
No, but that was his point. His point for why he thinks it was because of the budgets. And Faddy said, well,
usually in football though, it is the team that spends the most. They win the most.
See if a team's top of the league with 6 games to go, that's impossible to be wrong. What you said. There's no way they'll have a better chance than this year.
And I don't think I mean, I find it.
But what if they recruit better than Celtic and Rangers next year? Will they not have just as good a chance?
But
well, have a look at the recruitment.
I think it's
actually examine the recruitment.
No, but I'm saying if they do, would they not have a better chance?
I honestly think it's impossible for Celtic to recruit as bad as they have this year. I think it's impossible to do.
What makes you think it's going to be any different, Andy?
I mean, well, there's nothing at the minute until they get people in, but it's like I said, I still think it's impossible to be as bad as it has been this year.
And are you going to get Celtic having 3 managers again in one season? Do you know what I mean with that? It doesn't usually happen, does it?
And also, you look back at the recruitment that Postecoglou did. That totally turned it around when they were really, really struggling. So you can have good. I'm not into this. It takes 6 windows to turn it. That's a load of nonsense. You have one really strong window. Look like Celtic, they've 2 terrible ones, and they've just went like that. You know. I agree. I think Hearts have got this is the best chance they'll have, and I don't buy into the recruitment. I don't think the recruitment's been fabulous. I think their best players have been ones that Derek knew.
To be fair, you said that a couple of weeks ago, and I think that gets lost in it as well. So, like, out of all the dozen players whatever Hearts signed, it's only like Kizaridis, Braga.
Braga definitely, but even Kizaridis.
He's went right
fell off.
How many windows did it take you to have success in Amsterdam?
That was the first one I went into.
So it was just one window?
Just one window. It took me, you don't need to be there for a long time.
Right, do you know what a nick is?
A nick? When you shave and cut yourself?
No. It's when the opposite sex does something that puts you off them. Completely, so you could be completely in love with them. And if they were to do a certain thing,
that type of thing, right?
Have you got any?
Well, give me 2 seconds there while you think about it.
So have you got any?
My mate said that he was in Silverburn with his missus and she had a JD bag round the shoulder, like that.
Aye.
And he said to her, get that off. And it was Conor Haley, just to let her know.
That's good.
I like that one.
Any else for
Well,
you?
I would go Louis Vuitton. I'm not really into Lassie having a big, huge Louis Vuitton bag.
Louis Vuitton.
Yeah, is that how you pronounce it? I don't know. I'm not really into that. No.
Right, we've got in girlfriend ick for Andy when she cracks her knuckles.
That's a shocker.
Who does that? What girl does that? I've never met a girl that does that.
EastEnd.
Actually standing like this?
Actually standing
do
cracking
that.
their fingers.
I don't like anybody doing that, mind you.
No.
Got
It's
an
like
ick
when they've got if there's a wee beauty spot,
in the
and
pencil.
everybody think that's great. I don't need that sucking shit.
I've got millions of them. He's a tat, he just fucking turns down the stairs at us.
Scott Kirkwood got an ick for you, mate, at a gig the other night, and the missus made the love heart sign with her fingers to the person singing.
I hate that in football.
Up to the stands.
Here's a pet peeve. See celebrations, tell your mate Elliot what to stop, man.
What did they say?
Sat and done something like that. Fucking rap, mate.
The Haaland.
Is he doing a Haaland? And
that
Braga
Haaland,
does Ronaldo.
I know.
In case you just copied them. But
You go to League 1 and League 2 games and they talk to each other and they're like that. All right. Mate, nobody fucking cares what you're saying.
I know,
like that.
I think they'll be talking about what they're going to do later on that night. I think it's got anything to do with football.
Yeah, even in the Premier League, I don't like it, England or Scotland.
I've had this a few times with people. This is with Aaron Hannah. An ex when a stunning bird runs for a bus or tram.
Nah, that doesn't bother
That
me.
wouldn't bother me.
What, she'd rather just be late for the bus and miss it?
Exactly, mate.
Who'd send that one? That's like strange.
It was Aaron Hannah.
Straight.
Aaron Hannah.
You got worries for him?
Oh, totally.
Got an ick for Paul Grant. Pet peeve. Tribute bands and impersonators. Why the fuck would you want to kick about kidding on your someone else embarrassing? Especially the guy who's made a living being David Brent at Stag Do's.
It's a bit like Braga then with Ronaldo's celebration.
Some good ones though. I seen Rod Stewart and somewhere, it was fucking magic.
I was at a gig the other week there in Oranmore at the top of Byers Road, and it was Eagles tribute band.
Were they good?
So I've looked them up and I thought, God, they're going to be really good. So I looked them up. I thought they were from deep south in America or something. They're off of Fife. They were honking. Big Hughes Dunfermline fan as well. We went up after and got a picture to them.
What's your favourite Eagles song? Hotel California.
Take it easy.
No. Take it to the limit, maybe. Or the old 50, old 55, old 59. It's a Tom Waits song, but they covered it. Tom Waits is an Archie Pulley.
No, I don't know.
Yeah.
What about this for a woman to a man? If a woman says to me, if your boyfriend keeps you socks on the sunbeds.
I wouldn't. I've never had a
Sure
song
again,
in my
aren't
life.
No, I used to keep my pants and socks on sunbeds. Now I'm just, everything's off.
Is it?
Now, what changed? What made you change?
Somebody said to me, you can't have a white arse. Yeah, a brown body. That was basically it, aye.
Do you have sunbeds?
Aye, but just got my skin batter them.
How long?
You started
I
that?
have started going. I've got one every 2 weeks probably.
Oh, yeah. I'm hoping my voice is going to phone me, text me while we're on air.
How have you said to him you're coming on?
Aye, well, I said, listen, I'm going on go. Is it all right if I talk to you? They've asked me to say my top 5 finishers I ever played with or managed. So he knows he's not going to be in it. I know you've not asked that. So I'd imagine it'll be a call when I take.
When do you want to get your phone?
I'll get it in a wee minute.
What
By
about
the way,
the
talking about a top 5, I've got one for you free.
Right, go.
This is just causing chaos, mate.
How's it causing chaos?
Because the last time we done this, the wingers just destroyed me, remember?
But
Forrest
it's
and-
only your opinion, mate.
Right, okay.
If you believe in
Right, keys it, mate.
So, got asked the other day to rank these 5 midfielders from 1 to 5. Collie, I want you to do it as
One
well.
the best one.
One the best 5. You can start. So it was
So we can name them. We've got Steve
Barney
Davis.
Ferguson,
Steve Davis.
Steve Davis, Paul Lambert, Scott Brown, Callum McGregor.
So mine's is Lambert, Ferguson, Davis,
Lambert,
McGregor,
Bell,
Brown.
Ferguson?
Uh-huh.
Definitely.
Definitely.
What was
yours?
Lambert so good?
Champions League. He's won the Champions League straight away. That's it. Playing every game for Dortmund.
I know, but you did Stephen.
When football was prime, playing against Davids, Zidane in the final.
Name them again. They're all kind of very similar, aren't they?
Ferguson,
Aye.
Davis, Lambert, Brown, McGregor.
I'd put Brown first.
No, you wouldn't, Collie.
Nah.
You wouldn't put Scott. No,
put
no,
Brown
no. You're going over that
Ah,
fucking
I love
balcony.
it, Collie.
And I'd put McGregor second. And I'd put Lambert last.
Nah, miles off it.
Where's Barney Ferguson in this?
4th, obviously.
You think
By the way, if it had been Derek Ferguson, he'd have been higher.
Collie, who's third? Davis?
The other one,
Steve Davis?
Scott Brown, the best at the 5.
Yeah.
Based on what?
Based on his track record, and I mean, you're saying Paul Lambert. Yeah, he'd one good season at Dortmund. It's huge. He won the Champions League, fabulous. And then he played at Celtic. He did really well at Celtic with Neil Lennon in the middle of the park. But Brown kind of carried that for years, I thought, the Celtic team. Right, for the middle.
I can't really remember Lambert as in, see when I grew up with the Celtic team, Lambert kind of just came out almost. What was Lambert really good at?
Never gave a ball away ever, mate.
But no Celtic midfielder really gives a ball away, do they?
Scott Brown does.
See, when Scott Brown first came through at Hibs, you might... No, he was a different type of player. He used to run
Played off the right,
yeah. He was brilliant.
So what's your 5?
I would go Barry Ferguson, number 1. Number 2, I would go...
Who's the most decorated?
McGregor.
Well, it would need to be Lambert off. He's won the European Cup or Champions League.
Are you going to?
I'm going McGregor, number 2. I know the hard one for me is Lambert. I can't put Lambert. He needs to go 5 just because I never seen him.
Do you not think Ferguson, Lambert and Davis played against better players than Scott Brown and Cal McGregor?
Ferguson's won for me all day, aye.
Played in a better era?
Yeah, I agree with that. They did.
Definitely did.
I'm not... Well, like who?
What, as in who? Well, Celtic and Rangers were so strong, weren't they? So Lambert would have been up against like Van Bronckhorst, two guys like that. Who was Scott Brown up against Rangers?
Me.
Andy. No, I'm kidding, mate.
That was the whole point of that point, wasn't it? Well, okay, right. I thought Scott Brown was top notch.
What's yours?
I would go Ferguson 1, McGregor 2.
Yeah.
Cal McGregor's a better player than Paul Lambert.
Again, I'm similar to him. I remember loads of Rangers players for that era, but in terms of Celtic players for that era, no. It's much like Paul McStay. I don't really. I can't tell you how good Paul
McStay
was.
is a level above those.
But again, I couldn't.
And another one for Rangers, Trevor Stevens, a level above those boys, and they were all different class. But you know you do wee pet hates in this, but one of my pet hates is everybody thinks if you play international football you must be a good player.
Yeah, I agree.
What a load of nonsense.
It's a Raskin thing, and he plays with Belgium.
Trevor Stevens, top class. He's a level above those boys in my opinion.
But I disagree. Going back that far, football was a myth, and we said, you know,
David Cooper was a myth.
He wouldn't again for Rangers in the modern day.
Di Stefano was a myth after the clips we see.
We watched clips. Cole, you need to watch these things.
What?
You can't convince me. We
because
watch
it's
clips.
slower.
It's slower. They just can't control the ball.
They all keep falling down and all, don't they?
You don't keep falling out, man.
Have you seen George Best in the pitches that he played on trying to control the ball?
I know, but the guys you were playing against me just rolled off a couch. No, genuinely, I'm being genuine. Like, you can't. Derek gets angry when I say this. You the same.
Who gets angry?
Derek gets really angry when I say this.
Listen, well, it's basically there's nothing you can say about it because it's total fucking bollocks.
When would you say football started then?
As soon as that pass back rule.
As soon as you went to East Kilbride, it started. That was it.
What was that? The
pass back rule, mate. You could kick the ball to the goalie for the halfway line.
Was
You could
that
catch it.
92 euros?
How can that be football, mate?
That changed Jimmy Layton's whole career. I played with Dundee.
He had some of his best saves for pass backs,
I
didn't
played with Dundee and he just honestly torture. Couldn't kick a ball.
Could he know that?
No, well, murder.
So see, because you played in that era, was that ever like an instruction for a manager? Like if you're under pressure, just pass it back to the goal, you can pick it up.
There's no instruction.
Well,
instruction.
It was just kind of no, really. But I remember coming as a young boy at Motherwell. There was a boy, this fullback, and he was excellent. I thought he was excellent. Can't mind his name, but all he did, if he took the ball at the back, he'd just pass it back to the goal. And the punters used to clap him for passing it back to the goal. You should pass it back to the goal for 40 yards, and you were allowed to do that. But no, you're talking about the game now. The players that were around when I was coming through, compared to now in Scottish football. Are you kidding me on? You're right enough. The right good centre backs at Celtic, Carter Vickers, and the right good centre back who Suter. Rangers centre backs were Richard Gough and Terry Butcher. You kidding me on?
They were Celtics.
At that point, no idea.
Carter Vickers better.
I need me a fancy for Lambert.
No, do you know what I seen last night? What's your opinion? Rafe won the cup yesterday. That cup, what's it called?
I don't know now.
And they were all. I was in Wonderman. They were all sitting enjoying themselves, and I looked at it, and there was a director in with the boys.
With the players?
Like he had the fluffiest hair. You couldn't miss him. Fluffiest hair ever. Older guy.
But
he still had his big padded jacket on.
We just went straight from the
straight for the game out with the boys.
As long as he's divvying into the paying for all the drinks,
and you're not.
Then you're fine.
And then the last thing is, Cammy Dev went to Braga yesterday.
You thought Devlin was out of order?
What running over him?
Yeah, that was
in front of the fans.
Screaming
at him.
He should have laid it back though. And then there's a big thing about Braga celebrating his goal. Nobody ran to him. But if Caesarides, nobody.
Shankland.
Braga is unbelievable.
He's so good.
He's 100 mile an hour.
I would love him at Celtic.
See, watching him and Shanks yesterday, him and Shanks as a partnership, that's
How good
purely why I
Shanks
can't
and-
rule him out of the title
joy
at
to
all.
watch,
You're saying-
aye.
Even
you're
his,
saying that-
how good's his volley, his technique for the volley?
amazing.
Well, do you think his Hearts
No,
their
do you know what
favourites
one I
then?
liked even better? See the chip?
There
was loads of
that.
He'll be disappointed
He'll be disappointed with that.
corner.
He'll think you should have scored.
And
Remember
Dale would have been
Shaw said
raging
just-
with him for trying that, wouldn't he? But it was so good for him to
Aye,
try.
the only way Dale wouldn't be raising if it had nestled the
Yeah.
top bin.
Shanks had 11 shots yesterday.
I know.
11.
He does brilliant as well. Right, anything else annoying you before we move on?
If he's going to admit that he still believes Hearts will win the league.
Good
My
to start.
percentage has been done, but I still think Hearts.
You're only saying you still think because you don't want to go against what you've said. You don't believe. I know you as a person.
only way-
you don't believe Hearts will win the league. No, you don't. Andy, you don't.
I might change my mind next week, but as it stands,
Why next week? Because I'm sure you said a few weeks ago that Hearts had to be at least 3 points, or if I could get into the split 5 points.
what
was
did I
it?
just
no,
say
5 points. Was it 5 points?
No,
you
I said
Was it-
3 points, and then what did I just say? I might change my
Aye,
mind
okay,
next
right,
week. There's one
okay,
game left.
okay.
Because
I
it's.
don't know now.
I mean, Hearts have got a tough fixture. Rangers got away to Falkirk. It's a tough fixture, so might change my mind.
Anything else annoying you in life?
Uh,
You're always doing football ones. I'd like to know just about life in general. Anybody does in the baths or
No,
that
no.
annoys you?
at the Uni Cafe, honestly, have you ever been to the Uni Cafe in the
Yeah.
West End? So there's wee booths with 6 seats. So you walk in, you get a cup of tea and a rolling snarler, and there's somebody sitting there and there's 5 bare
Snarler.
seats. And they don't want you to sit down at one of the seats.
Oh, I don't want to
What's
sit.
that about?
Uh-huh.
Don't like that.
So they take up full 6 seats?
Aye, you can just tell they don't want anybody to sit down, you know what I mean? If I'm sitting there and somebody comes in and says, aye, fire in.
Is there anything Lenny does in the baths that annoys you?
Are you still going there, Colin? Are you?
I was there this morning, that's where I had my wee dig in the grave, and I'm going back there because I've got some paperwork to do.
What is that? Go for a shite?
Lenny kind of
What's
just walks,
paperwork?
just this kind of stuff.
Uh-huh.
Lenny kind of walks about naked, I don't know what that guy's all about.
Does he?
No.
It's like his glasses, Colin.
Austin
Lenny's
Powers,
glasses.
isn't it? Austin Powers.
I tell you what though, he's, see what some of the stuff he's been through in his life, man, after talking to him, like in depth rather than just the way you usually do.
Strong character.
Bright boy, I know.
He is bright, mate. That's what people
Very
get.
clever.
Very
He's a
clever.
bit like you in that respect.
No,
They
he's
hide their brightness under a bushel. I don't know why you do that, but that's what he does as well.
Do you think he's as bright as that?
Brighter than Lenny.
No, you're no bright.
Nah, Lenny's bright, mate. And he's a strong fucker, Lenny, isn't he?
Strong about way.
Mentality.
Aye, he's very strong.
What he's been through.
Yeah, he's flying with them filming as well, isn't he? Doing well.
Aye, they've got a chance in the playoffs, I think.
Right, boys, as ever, the 20% open goal discount is still available at the clubhouse when you quote open goal, so get yourself along and book a table at the link in the description box below. But this week, as you can see, we're filming the show at BAaD, the incredible location for the upcoming World Cup fan zones.
The Morocco game, everybody, is now officially sold.
Wow.
That is unbelievable. So that means there's only tickets left for the Brazil game, as Scotland's opening against Haiti is also sold out. It's going to be amazing, lads, isn't it? It's going to be unbelievable, Andy boy.
It is. The last time we actually sat here was obviously that game against Denmark, wasn't it? And as I said, that
Did you watch it in here?
Watched it
Yeah.
here. Sat right here.
Looking down at that?
Aye.
Ross McCormick started greeting.
Big shot, man. Big shot sitting up here. Only like Tony Montana watched the football.
But that was my top 5 moments for open goal. 100% that game.
That was.
Roscoe did start greeting, didn't he?
Aye, started great now.
Ross McCormick started greeting. It's fucking bizarre, wasn't it?
Is this venue, mate, just creates such an unbelievable atmosphere?
That is really good, actually.
I'd love to take this
Look
venue
at the
on.
screen there, mate. That's where we'll be watching it, look.
You should get married in here, Slinny.
Nah, I'm not.
You've had one of the most romantic moments in open goal history here.
Aye,
Is he getting
I'll
married?
never forget it.
You have. Why don't I send the picture and it flashes up as we're talking
No.
about it so everybody can see the
See,
picture?
I've actually never seen anybody so loved up
No.
Who?
watching a game of football. There's a
The Slainmeister?
Should we
Boys and-
reenact it?
let's do
Let's
it.
reenact it, right?
So you want to go him?
go-
I'll go him. You go
him.
because
You two know him.
the woman was bigger than him. The woman was bigger than him.
me.
So he
No.
was like this,
Oh my God.
and they're watching the
Is
game.
that
Like,
true? Oh my goodness.
and she looked like his sister. She was a double his sister.
Fucking hot in here, lads. Fucking hell, man. Goodness me. I don't think it was as bad as that, lads. I don't. It was more. I'm more cooler than that. I'm not fucking doing that.
Well, if that replicated it,
was
was
just
bad.
He was standing like that.
Yeah, wee bricker, didn't he? Had a wee bricker on.
She kept lifting up a wee bit. didn't she?
Boys are fucking getting me into trouble here.
So make sure you join us for that final group game against Brazil for what will be a brilliant night. Get your tickets in the link in the description box below or scan the QR code on screen now.
So as I say, like, we've got everything you need right here. As you can see, where we'll be watching the big screen behind us. We'll be watching the Brazil game. That is going to be. I mean, what's amazing about that is that's going to be the deciding game. you don't get a much better atmosphere. Just before I move on to you, Andy boy, since you jump in, we're going to have pre-match live podcast, music, food and drink, and the biggest party in Glasgow for each.
We'll see as part as the food.
How good the pizza? So they'll be getting sold on the days. Are you ready for this, Collie?
Oh, look,
Okay,
well,
that's
aye. Very nice.
You want a bit?
No, I'm alright now. I like a bit of black in the pizza.
It's different class.
What, just any black?
No, well done, my point.
What is it?
like
What
it,
one
well
is
I
it?
thought that was reasonably obvious.
What have you had so far today for food-wise?
I had a cookie.
Obsessed with you.
I had a cookie and a fresh orange from lunch, and then I stopped at a wee place in the Trongate called Rosen something, and had a poached egg and toast with a fresh orange.
Two fresh oranges?
Yeah, I try and drink 2 or 3 a
Must be
day.
taking some bit of shit in there.
No, really, no, but I never ever get a cold. There you are.
And do you think that's why?
Yeah, since I started taking loads of fresh orange, but that's really fucking dull. Right. But yeah.
Right, your job. I thought you were a cert to get to the end of the season.
Did you put your name in for it, mate?
Yeah, I think they knew I would have went in, aye. Yeah,
I can't believe you never got.
But no, nobody asked me, so that's absolutely fine. But I mean, I don't think it would. Did you guys think it was a shot when Scott left?
No, I think I do think his time was up, Collie, but I'm all shocked. I did think, especially at this time of the season, with what you had done there in the past, I thought it was just the perfect fit for you to go in there at that time.
Yeah, well, it might be the perfect fit at the end of the season. I think John's put himself in pole position, and if he go in and he does well, but if they're looking for somebody, you know, the club looks as if it needs totally turned around in a different way than the first time I went, because the infrastructure of that club now is totally different than when I was there. You'll know.
Well, waiting on it.
Aye, absolutely.
A lot of that's down to you, mate, because you went.
Well, we were nearly in League Two.
Yeah.
You came within one game of League Two, and obviously had to empty the dressing room of some unsavoury characters. Listen, my last 2 jobs after the Clyde were about Thistle and Ayr. I did manage to turn them around. They were in a far better state than when I took over when I left. And that's what United are needing. But, you feel for any manager that loses their gig. But, when you go to, I don't know what it was, 10, 11, 12 games.
What do you think Bruni got it wrong?
Well, I don't think it was helped with injuries. And do you know what? I have no idea. I mean, I know 2 or 3. I know, yeah, I get that, right? But sometimes it's not the amount of injuries you get, it's the type of players, 3 or 4 or 5 key players. But I don't know, looking from the outside, did the standards he put on them, were they too high because of what he was used to? I don't know. That would have been a huge mistake if Scott was like that. But I really don't know. But the infrastructure is there to really, for United to really kick on. I don't know there's any doubt about that. The boy, David Smith's putting in fortunes. It's completely, it's just so different than when I was there. It really is. Well, you were there as well as a player.
So is that the American one? Is it still the American?
No, that was Lachlan Cameron. It's a local. It was a local guy that bought it over. I think he's just sold his building company. So he's got a few kids.
Fucking American, man. Fucking American, eh?
But
When did he leave?
He left 8 years ago.
The fucking big Yank still at Ayr.
Lachlan Cameron you're talking about. He saved the club.
That's why I thought he was going to get back in. American boy.
Ayr will be alright tonight, won't they? But a point they got the weekend, but I think they'll be alright, won't they? Ross County, what about them? That's a double relegation.
I talked about this.
Free fall, mate.
I talked about this on Saturday. That's the worst thing in football I've ever seen. Because see the amount of money they've spent.
Fortune.
It's just a complete and utter lazy scouting at the start of the season. Just totally lazy. We've got the money, and I've been guilty of this myself once or twice, but we've got the money, we'll sign this, we'll sign that, they got it completely wrong, and it looks like they'll go down. I mean, see, for them, the amount of money they spent to go down to, it's unbelievable.
They bought me like at a time toiling as well, and they beat 4-0 on patch.
But did they not sign, did Ross County not sign well in the summer?
Ah,
a lot of experience players,
Gallagher and Docherty look like
they signed a lot of
Stephen.
experience. The same types that their legs were on the verge of no quite being there.
Yeah.
Maybe they weren't all like that, but you had Nicky Clark there as well. You had a lot of players just on the verge, I thought.
Did you think Ketwell was going to go in and turn it around?
Got manager of the month last year, didn't he? Yeah, last month or so.
Every manager, but your man, I keep getting that as well. Motherwell have not won a game since I interviewed him.
I know, unbelievable.
You're right. Put the shitters on him, didn't I, son?
He was terrified.
Turned him into a fucking wreck, man. You want me to? I'll come in and give him a good on me. Tell him I
go back in.
I need to go back. Was quivering when you were talking to him, wasn't it? All over the shop.
You're not wanting him for the Celtic match, are you?
I mean, are we at that stage now? Has he done enough to get the Celtic job? mean, I'm not being cheeky, but that fucking football on Saturday, man.
So if he finishes 4th for Motherwell, it's not enough to get the Celtic job now?
I don't even think so with it. Would you think so?
I think so, huh?
4th for Motherwell gets you the Celtic job.
I think these performances and how he's done it. And
But
against Celtic and
that's
Rangers
made an argument of his style of play, but what I watched on Saturday was
you can't say Scott Brown had injuries and then Slattery gets a 4-match ban and massive players missing.
No, I'm not buying injuries either way here. With Motherwell.
We're going to use excuses. We're going to give him the injury shout.
Well, I think that's something that you've yet to encounter in your career when you get to a level where you haven't got the biggest squad in the league and things might impact you.
We've not got the biggest squad
You
now.
may have a different
Check
thing.
your bench Saturday.
And listen,
19-year-old. We had 6 19-year-olds Saturday.
I want to say it.
What are you talking about?
See, even if you're paying a bit more, it's still a hell of an achievement winning the league. But you've now came to a level yet where injuries do matter. You're not there yet, I don't think.
We've got 6 19-year-olds playing in our team.
Have you had a lot of injuries through the year?
We've had injuries, big players missing. Loads. You do know Spartans have got Martin McNulty, Stephen Lawless, Sean Welsh.
Same as Ross County, though,
You know, I never hear anyone speak about that.
Well, unfortunately, we don't get to talk about it much, but whoever wins at Spartans or East Kilbride, maybe they're spending a bit more.
Clyde took Robson for Queen's Park.
It's no easy to win
Andy
a league.
Murder. Clyde have spent a few quid.
I know. I signed Murder.
Never on a wee lower league tangent. What if Steny win the league this year?
That's
Oh, that's an unbelievable as well, isn't it, Gary Naismith?
But talk about people saying money and all that. Ross County have spent a fortune, and look at them. So a lot of shite. If it's not spent right, then.
Did we not just
Like your argument with Paddy?
Just when I
Did we not just say that?
fuck. Yes, when I kids
Only him could do that. Amazing. Right, boys, time for a shout out for our betting partners at SPK. Sign up and receive a welcome offer of £30 and free bets when you bet £5, Andy boy.
Once you're signed up, make sure you check out the unbeatable new features. Their new Akibus is a game changer, giving you even more value on every football accumulator you play.
And that's not all. Their brand new social betting feed lets you tap into the betting wisdom of the app sharp as mind, including us. You can find all of our weekly picks and coupons right there on the app. So get downloading it and set up an account. 18 plus, please gamble responsibly.
Right, boys. Hearts lead at the top, cut down to 1 point after their 2-2 draw yesterday.
Is it over?
How damaging a result is that? Dale said it could be a good point at the end of the season. He's not sure, but you buying that?
He's got to say that, isn't he? No,
That's a bad one.
I watched it. I was in all day watching both games, and the at 2-1. I don't know. You thought they looked as if they were going to go and batter Livingston, and then it was just a bit of slackness. I'm not sure about Leonard and Devlin together. I'm not sure that's quite right. I prefer Devlin and Benigni.
Anyway, so do I.
I think it might come back to haunt them. I think it's a poor result. Listen, see this week, I think it was Andy. They say if they beat Motherwell, the Rangers are going to Falkirk. You know, the league could be 3 or 4 again. Who knows?
What are they doing away from home so that they're not doing at home? Because obviously they've won their last 4. I think they've won their last 4 home games. But I think they've won they've not won in their last 4 away.
Kilmarnock, they beat Kilmarnock, didn't they, as well, a couple of weeks ago?
They didn't
It
look.
must be the start of the game as well, didn't it?
They didn't actually look like a Derek McInnes team yesterday in terms of. I thought they looked so stretched out of possession. The gaps in
First goal was very
it was first goal. It ends up Mark Leonard being the centre mid pressing out wide, and then Craig Halkett tried to stop the cross at right back. And even the second goal, no, Craig Halkett plays a straight pass, but as soon as that's jumped on, Livia 4v3.
I think you've got to say as well that the games now that are coming, Kilmarnock, Livingston, they're different for the ones early in the season because these teams are fighting for their lives now. There's a different mentality. Thing about, I mean, Kilmarnock's home form's absolutely brilliant and they deserve to beat Hearts. I thought Livingston obviously can't get a win, but they're still fighting for their lives. Every away game now will be very, very hard, but that'll be the same for Rangers and Celtic.
My pet hate in football, mate, centre half's at Halkett. There's nobody near Halkett, and he's trying to pass the ball to somebody with a guy a yard away from him. Just hold on to the ball.
Aye.
Step in, draw somebody at them play.
I didn't think they'd missed Stuart Finlay as much as they have.
Yeah.
But they've definitely missed him. They've missed his pace, especially in scenarios like that when they're defending the halfway line.
Yeah, they have.
Do we all agree with that? As in, I think a few weeks ago, I was thinking that getting into the split, they probably needed. I thought they needed maybe a 5 point gap. Do we think now that they've not got that? It might be too hard for them to win the league.
All come down to these games that they play each other, won't it?
But that's what I'm saying. Have you?
I was like, I had like real strong confidence they would go and do it a couple of weeks ago. It's obviously less now, but it's just so hard to predict.
This season's
see, cut this the time we do the show next Monday. Celtic could be favourites.
I know.
Rangers going to drop points away to Falkirk and Hearts drop points home to Motherwell. That's just how exciting it is. But
the record is
just
good
don't
against
know.
Celtic and Rangers this year, isn't it?
It's been brilliant, aye.
It's been good, aye. Really, really good. I just, like, everybody, well, maybe you guys don't, but everybody wants Hearts to win it. I was doing the Rangers game on Saturday and they looked at their bench and there was 9 internationals on their bench. Well, 8 apart from Tavernier. I just think they're just looking so strong. You're desperate for Hearts to win it. They've got their big players back now. I mean, if they can go into the split, even if they're going to split 1 point ahead, but you're right, going to play Celtic and Rangers and Falkirk and It'll not be easy.
He's the same with the Bringamy thing, Devlin and Leonard.
I just don't think the
Quite
balance
similar,
was right.
I get what you're
I
saying.
thought Leonard was the best of the two of them at the
Mate,
weekend.
Dev.
I thought Leonard was good at the weekend.
Back to you, think
But
Devlin.
you know what I think of Birmingham? I think
Right, he's good,
Birmingham's
Devlin,
brilliant.
Passes it back inside it all the time,
Doesn't go
mate.
forward enough, does he?
Devlin.
See,
Doesn't go forward enough, I agree
No.
with you there.
he definitely didn't in the first
No,
half.
he didn't.
He does get in good areas though. That help him.
See what I will say about Hearts is, see with the two strikers, mate. See with that front two. You've just got a chance of... For me, they're the two best strikers in the league. Lawrence is the best striker, and I think Bragg is the second best striker in the league. So I just think you've always got a chance. Casey Reid said, I agree with Collie, his form's definitely...
Even a couple of months actually.
Up to January, he was arguably one of the players of the season, wasn't he? But he's not had quite the same impact.
There was a right heated debate last Monday. Is it a failure for Hearts this season if they finish third now, considering where they were at?
You know, say second. You're going third now, but I'm sure second was the...
I don't think
they
it's a
never won
failure.
it, would it be a failure?
It's not a failure if he finished second, I don't think.
No.
You?
No, I don't think so.
I don't
He
think
does.
it's a failure,
Let's see if he changes opinion. He's getting himself...
Listen, I know the manager.
Type myself up again.
The manager and the staff there they'll think it's a failure if they don't go and win.
That's what I think. As we said earlier, you can't get a better chance of winning it. And the reason I don't think they win it, I said it to you, since Rolls came in, the points that the Rangers have caught up. Hearts got this gap when Rangers with Russell Martin. Since Rolls came in, what did we look at earlier?
So when Daniel came in, it was 13 points. But what I will say about that,
all cut up.
but what I will say is about there was only 8 games of the season. Like there was still so much to play for. So I mean, the fact that you're now sitting with one game before the split, the Hearts are still top of the league. I think that's 26 weeks in a row they've been top of the league.
And it's not me, but I feel like Hearts fans think people keep saying you're bitter against Hearts. Why would I be bitter against Hearts? I have no problem with Hearts at all. I just don't think they'll do it.
You see your argument...
Rangers.
See your argument about Hearts doing well because Celtic and Rangers have been so bad. Like when Celtic have won the league, of Rangers have been really bad, but you would never use that as the reason why Celtic have won it.
I'm not following.
So you're saying Hearts are not going to have a chance of
Have
winning?
you noticed he always says, I'm not following you when he knows he's
And he's giving himself to think.
tied
That's
up.
exactly what it is.
There's no that. I'm
mate
not
does that.
following your point.
Well, Rangers have been all over the place the years that Celtic have won, but not once have you ever won that.
So they don't count.
Celtic have only won it
No,
because
I'm
Rangers
not,
have
I'm,
been so
not,
bad.
I'm not taking it away from Hearts. If Hearts going to win the league, it's an unbelievable achievement. But I'm saying to you, I don't think Hearts will win it. I really don't think they'll win it. And I think Hearts have got themselves in that position because of the states that Celtic and Rangers were in. And it's been proven that since Rangers have sorted their stuff out, that gap has came closer.
So who do you think will win it now?
I've changed all season and I don't want to keep changing. That result yesterday at Dens, did we feel that spirit coming back? But I do you know what though? I do think that the three squads
Rangers are strongest.
Rangers have got the strongest squad.
There's an easy way to think with that, isn't there? You go back 10 years and look at the points totals at the split and see how many Celtic had, how many Rangers had in the last 10 years, and you'll see how good they've been this year or how poor they've been this year.
So have you looked at it?
No, that's your job. You're running the game.
Well, they're going to fucking come in.
Andy, I don't know, is there any way we could get that up at this time?
Go on, Andy.
This would be massive here.
Turn the porn off, mate, and get the stats up. Fuck's sake, man.
You'd imagine this will be a very, very low points tally for a champion.
100%.
Do you watch
So,
it?
Collie, would you?
Do you watch it?
It's hard to watch it now. It's hard to know, innit? It's a hard way to go about it now.
See that? No.
See when you were doing that with Slaney's, that's what I was thinking about. Porn, the two of them standing there.
I'd love
Colin,
to see
that
it.
came in an absolute
What would the
sweat.
scenario be with him for a porno?
He's a mailman, isn't he? He's a delivery man.
Delivery boy,
No bad. Let's know that.
Centurion,
What's that?
What's that?
a Roman centurion.
Oh, really? No.
With a
No.
scut on and all.
So, just before we move on, Collie, would it be a failure for Hearts if they finish third?
I wouldn't use the word failure, but it'd be huge disappointment. I think I don't like using words like failure and all that for finishing the top.
I don't like the word either, but what do you think it would be?
No, I told you that. I don't think so, no.
Nah, okay.
You desperate for one who's to say aye?
I think you'd be a uni lecturer in yours.
You stay behind.
Uni lecturer.
You stay behind.
Amazing. Red card for Leonard, yes.
A red card for me, aye.
Ah, right.
Yeah, it was. I thought it was.
Still a long way to go at the goal, so this has always been the argument,
but-
isn't it? That he's on the halfway line, somebody is on the other side of the pitch, but... So what's the premise?
Well, I think Altena is like still 40 yards away, 50 yards away at the other side of the pitch. I think when you look at it as well, like Matt Leonard's he's not even looking at the ball.
Who was it?
But so can you guarantee that he's going to get a shot on goal? Can you guarantee he's going to get a shot on goal for that?
Why did they not just try and chase him?
I know.
I know.
But
I thought it was utterly bizarre. He just stopped and pulled him down. He could have. There's 50 yards that way. Go and try and catch
Is that not what you've done in your... Is that what you've done as a uni lecturer?
Do you know?
He's gonna be.
You must have watched it.
Will you step in?
But can you guarantee he's going to get a shot on goal?
So do you not think it's a red?
I do think it's a red under, but I don't know. I don't think he's 100% he's going to get a shot on goal.
So it's not.
Is that not what it is?
I actually think it's a good red card for Matt Leonard.
Because they're on the break.
It's the last kick of the game. Just bring him down, take your red.
Do you think pressure is starting to creep into the performances for Hearts, Collie? Because even the home games that they're winning, they're ranked in the 4-1 nils.
Yeah, I mean, that's classic Derek, though, isn't it? I think it a wee bit. I must admit, I know you don't think about injuries, but bizarre thing, I thought they missed Milne. Unbelievable, didn't he?
He's been so good, hasn't he?
Compared to the, I mean, the other boy was the boy that was playing there.
Kingsley.
He's a right good player, but I don't know. That's one thing, Harry.
It's the energy in it.
And Harry will not get nervous. No, he's too fucking daft to get nervous. He'll not feel the pressure at all. He'll just be bombing up and doing it all the time. I thought they missed that.
Do you think they've got a problem at right back, Hearts?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
They've not played it basically at right back.
Who do you think is their best option there?
Well, we've not really seen the boy alternate this
Well,
season.
nobody will play full back unless he's 6'2".
He looks a bit weak, doesn't he? Defensively.
Which I think is why he's not playing right. But what I will say to it, that is like, I don't think Steinwinder's been great defensively at right back. So you're playing a centre half out of position, but I think he's been exposed. And
the fucking analytics are absolutely shite, aren't they?
Well, we didn't go that far, but Altena he came through with that, didn't he? Surely analytics told him that he wasn't a good defender.
Yeah.
Next week's massive, isn't it?
What's the
Imagine
fixtures?
Rangers and Hearts drop points and Celtic win.
How gives the fixtures?
Motherwell will take. Hearts have got Motherwell at Tynecastle.
So Hearts, Motherwell,
Celtic
at
at St
Tynecastle.
Mirren. Rangers away at Falkirk.
Away to Falkirk.
Is that a good game for Hearts to have given Motherwell sort of run of form?
No. Oh, they're on a form.
Aye. I mean, Celtic's no a gimme now with this.
No.
I don't even know this young chap.
Craig McLeish.
Craig McLeish. 2 wins in a row.
Done well, isn't he?
Right. Can't believe that with Aberdeen.
We're going to come to that.
I wish you didn't have a game you could come to that at Tynecastle.
They could go down.
I'd love to see that. Can I just ask if I don't know if you, as your manager starting to see a different side times, you're starting to get a wee bit more angry with the results performances?
But see, what I will say is I think the performance levels have still been good, except for the weekend. I thought Falkirk did a job on us. I thought they thoroughly deserved to win the game. But you were at the Hibs game, I thought the better side against Hibs for at home, obviously draw 0-0. I still thought we were good at Celtic Park. Obviously, you get a man sent off, you can see the penalties. I still think the performances have been fine, but at the weekend, take absolutely nothing away from Falkirk. I thought they were excellent.
So you're wanting that. If Askell's got a chance to sell a job, why is John McGlynn not? Because his name's Scottish.
Well, he's a lot further behind than what Motherwell are. You're 6, aren't they? Motherwell are 4.
They've just come up.
Yeah, they've just come up. They've won 2 championships in a row, and I would imagine
League One.
money-wise it'll be a lot less.
Did Motherwell jank?
And they play a certain way. I find the football they play more exciting than the Motherwell football.
Why? Because it's not as...
I mean, they do that as well, but they've got a goodness me, they get forward and they can put things in behind and stuff.
Right, you fancy Hearts to beat Motherwell at home?
I do with the run.
With the Motherwell's run, aye.
Because it's Tynecastle, aye.
I know I do, aye.
Alright, Dundee, Celtic, fought their way back in contention, 3 points at Dundee. Did Iheanacho's goal save their title bid?
Was it a foul? Did Iheanacho foul the guy?
I think he's a wee bit soft though, do you know what I mean?
For a centre half.
He's definitely got hands on his back, but
I thought it kind of looked a wee bit like a foul. I mean, I get what you're saying. The defender, I can't remember, I don't know what the defender was. He was soft, like, but
I never even asked you this. What about the Livy's attempt at a header? Braga's 5'8".
I know, but he gets up
really so good at that. I thought he done it at Celtic Park as well.
It's like Raskin's like
brilliant. Yeah, he's somewhat Raskin.
But Iheanacho's Celtic's best striker.
Oh, by a mile.
See if they can get him up to match speed. I know there's only a few games left, but he is.
I mean, I agree with you, but I mean, what are you comparing it with? Watching him watch Manchara as well for the first 60 minutes, he was
all over the shop, wasn't he?
He's just not lenient at all.
His decision making was all over.
Looked so uncomfortable in front of goal, didn't he?
Yeah.
I've never known it when Celtic and Rangers would get no strikers, no actual natural goal scorers in their team.
Aye.
None.
No.
Do you think Nadiri could be for Rangers though? Do you think he could be?
He's only scored 1 league goal.
No, really. No. I mean, I've seen him a few times. He's a decent big player and stuff, but he comes off all the time. A lot of the time, him and Chermati, even when they play together, there's neither of them in between the posts. You know, so
I think Iheanacho could be so important to Celtic, mate.
But do you think he's capable of starting games?
No.
I don't know if you are better just letting somebody run about for 16 minutes and then bring him on for the last 30. I think you are.
Yeah.
I think he's more effective doing that. But a better performance for Celtic than what we've seen recently.
Out of possession 100%. Off the ball, I thought they were really good. Proper high press, got after him, played with loads of intensity. But see when they won the ball back, they played forward straight away, created chances. But then second half, I thought Dundee got the better of them in the second half. Thought they ran all over the top of their midfield for
it was just like
35 minutes.
That was all it was.
Yeah.
Thought the boy Hamilton again, he's really impressed me for Dundee every time I've watched the boy Hamilton in the middle of the pitch. And I think the disappointing thing for Dundee's perspective is I couldn't see Celtic score. And then out of nowhere, obviously Sriracha probably doesn't put in the boy in tens, but then Iheanacho's touch and finish is brilliant.
That midfield three, can you play that? McGregor, Oxlade,
He was
Chamberlain
poor, wasn't he,
and Niger.
McGregor?
I don't know if you
I
can
thought
play.
Oxlade Chamberlain played well in the first half.
That's probably the best I've seen him.
Really, really good, but he's not going to. I mean, last 65 minutes, that's it.
Yeah.
But I mean, this thing about what do Celtic need to fix? See, they're really good players. They need to start getting in a good run of form. They've got 4 or 5. I mean, the 3 or 4 of them are injured. They've got 4 or 5 right good players. They need to start getting in top form because right now there's none of them top form.
Because if you're no starting Iheanacho, are you going to start the big boy up front?
I do think he helps because I think Celtic are now going to play through the thirds. I think that's what they're going to do under Martin O'Neill. I think they're going to play out to come back to then go long. I think he's probably your best option if you're going to do that.
But what Celtic done well at times when they were in possession the first half was him coming short, dragging the 2 centre-halves, then Maeda and Yang just spinning. But then it's not as if he wasn't involved in the play except for just dropping deep. It wasn't as if it was coming to him. He was linking the play, then it was going long. But it's more like when he's got chances, he just doesn't look convincing at all in front of goal. See that one he's running through and he thinks a goal? That should be a goal 9 times out of 10 for a good striker.
But I mean, only Martin will know about Iheanacho whether he's fit enough. But I mean, if he gets himself to a level, that's an ideal world. What me and Simon were saying. But if you can get 70 minutes out of Iheanacho,
Aye.
you'll take it.
See what I will say as well in terms of like Celtic squad we always talk about, like again it's Celtic subs that change the game for them. So Sriracha coming on, Iheanacho, I thought Forrest was good again on the right hand side. I really like the boy Sriracha. Every time I've watched him I think he's good.
It's a horrible thing. I think he should be playing left back ahead of Kieran Tierney just now.
God, do you? Aye.
Aye.
What do you think he's got? The Tierney's
I just
lacking
think
just
Kieran
now?
Tierney looks tired. He looks tired. Maybe they would international.
He only played fucking 60.
I know.
Played 40 minutes in the first 6 months.
But the bottom line is though, you look how long has he played over the last 4 years?
Well, see, back up the point, Collie, he must be the most sub left back in world of football. He's subbed every game.
But is that more
Every game comes off.
But
I just
Mate, we're in March, he's played all season. How, if you're no fit now, when you get fit, play every
I
game.
thought the Celtic supporters were giving the boy Sriracha a cheer when he came on, when Tierney got took off. And listen, you don't know Tierney's top notch when he's fit. But right at this minute, in these 5 or 6 games, that boy looked as if he had more energy and more about him. I don't know, I'd maybe think about him.
What about Tati no playing?
I didn't understand why that was.
No,
I thought he was starting to hit form
spell,
again.
I was surprised to see him not play.
I thought maybe it was an injury, but he wasn't away with internationals.
Was he away, no?
No, he
No, he
wasn't.
wasn't away.
No.
I was surprised as well, so he says, when they brought him back in, obviously the second half against Rangers, he then started that wee mini run of games, of 3-4 games. I thought he looked, not back to his best, but back to half of the Rio Hatati, you know. So I didn't expect him not to play.
How was he? What was the last? The Dundee United game, was he good?
I thought he was alright, Dundee United.
Was he alright?
Obviously everyone was hopeless, but he was.
I don't think he was like a standout poor compared to anyone else.
I mean, if Engels comes back and you play McGregor, Engels and Hattati, and they're all playing at the levels they're capable of, I mean, that's really, really strong.
There's so much more legs than what they've got now, innit?
Yeah.
But he just can't drop Niger into it, can they, for the goals? He's
No.
on the real goal threat.
No, absolutely.
What
Absolutely.
about him trying to hit that goal?
I know.
At the time, I thought it was his goal.
He touches it, didn't
By
he?
the way, that would infuriate me.
Oh, if you're Yang,
Honestly.
you're throwing his boys.
Yang's dinked the ball of the goal, he's about to tap it in for a yard out and he's just sliding in to tap it in.
I think the dink got enough credit, mate. The dink's brilliant now,
Aye,
over the
dink's
goal.
brilliant.
It's fucking really
By the
good.
way, I know you used to hammer him. Yang's been good, mate.
No,
Yang's
I don't
been really
know
good.
Yang.
No, I think he's good, but I don't think he's Celtic like we're Celtic.
they need better.
Where they want to be.
Aye,
I
they
think
need
No,
better.
listen, I don't disagree with that, but you're saying James Forrest play all the time. Why would they play over Yang with what Yang's doing?
Forrest is better. Maybe what Yang will give you after the ball going back the way Melon Forrest.
Right at this minute, there is no way Forrest is better than Yang. Not
On the
even.
ball?
No chance.
On the ball?
Absolutely no chance.
Totally. And
he's just like-
He's in another argument.
No.
That is just total
No.
blinker.
No.
Because he's
The wee debater,
because he's
look.
been
Go on, the
such
wee
a
debater.
brilliant player.
I can't have another night fucking greeting again. Colin, no, listen.
The postie and the uni lecture argument.
No, for me, listen, Yang.
But the lunar lecture, where does that come from? Uni lecture?
Just imagine you undoing your tie slowly.
In the belt. Anyway, what you saying?
What would you be teaching? What would the subject be?
Latin.
Oh. Would you do it in Latin? Do you need subtitles?
No.
No, sorry, for me,
Forrest
listen,
is better than Yang.
I don't want to keep going on it because I feel like for every year I've been on this show, I talk about foreign people are getting sick to death of it. Yang has been very good for Celtic in games, but I do think Jamesy has got more quality going forward. But as a full picture, Yang, I get it, going back the way, that other side of the game. Aye, but Forrest more quality.
Just quickly, Donovan, penalty and also red card for Dundee.
It's a penalty.
These days,
It's a penalty.
Yeah.
Aye.
I think both are correct. Penalty and red. I get it. I get the argument. It's harsh in terms of what's he supposed to do, but I mean, his arm is literally there. You know what I mean? So I think these days that's a penalty.
We've got a problem at right back, isn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah, like.
They need Johnson back, don't they?
Oh,
But
and who's the other boy? The other boy that was injured as well. Really good.
But
Supposedly got injured in Wonder, but
And then Tony, are you kidding?
I think that's what, yeah.
Oh, he's hanging out after
Hanging out for it.
banister.
It's not safe.
Not acceptable, that, mate.
What?
Just 'cause you beat Rangers in the cup, you've got a league to win, and you're fucking hanging off a banister. Not acceptable. That isn't though when you've got a league to win. I know he's injured and you're bringing
Is this
Donovan in.
definitely what happened? Or is
Well, I seen him hanging off the.
Oh, did you see it?
That? It was a picture of it. Whether he got injured or no, we don't know. I suppose he was then having a win. No, that he was having
So
a
we
win.
get injured having a win?
No, his missus ran away, and that's why he missed one of the games. We all thought, and we were like, he'll be back next week, and everybody's going to wait for him because he's been excellent for
Is it
Celtic.
a bad labour for him?
No, he didn't have the win
Oh,
side.
sorry.
But what my point being is if that is came for that isn't acceptable. But then I'm hearing that Alistair Johnson is training with Canada. Why?
Aye, I've seen that.
Why is he away with Canada when he's been out all season?
That makes no sense.
And then gets
By the way, that
re-injures himself.
How does Celtic tell like that?
That was 3 weeks ago.
No, like I think it was last week.
No, but he was away 2.5 weeks ago at the start of the international break. It was big news 2.5 weeks ago.
Was it?
Aye.
I just heard it fucking yesterday.
Said he's re-injured himself. I've seen it as well.
Right, boys.
That's a huge miss.
You're right though, it's mental that, isn't it? Going away to Canada.
Well, see if that's you, Colin, you're in that position. Alistair Johnson goes, I was going to say lecturer there, Gaffer, can I go away with my... surely you're just putting a stop to that.
You'd have thought they would have done that, but they thought, I don't know. Martin was quoted as saying that we thought it would be good for the player, but you know, he must have trained with him over there and tweaked it again. I don't know what happened.
He was doing podcasts and all that over there, wasn't
Aye, I've seen that, aye.
With a three-piece suit on.
he? Was
I had a three-piece
But
suit.
his wee
seen that.
Mrs. Payton.
Who?
His Mrs. Payton. They stayed above me in
Who, Alistair Johnson did?
Ali and his
Go,
Mrs.
tell
Payton.
me where the stairs go.
No. No, he doesn't stay there now, and neither do I, so I couldn't tell you. I can't even mind. Lancaster somewhere, Lancaster Terrace.
And what was you like, alright?
That great boy. Absolutely great boy.
In what way?
Kind of looked like a frog.
Know what you mean? He's got big bulging eyes, isn't he?
was frog-like. but
Fucking frog eyes.
He was one of the boys who just looked super healthy, but you know that way.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I'm trying to
A
think.
super healthy
No.
frog.
No,
Super
nobody here
healthy
that.
frog.
A super healthy frog, aye. And his Mrs. Payton was, I think she was a hockey player, was she was a sporting type. and
She's fit.
She not studying Latin?
Can I ask Slaney's favourite question to ask? So you always ask...
Book him in a league.
No, you always like asking people what's Celtic's best team they know.
Aye.
So I'm going to ask you. You just said midfield.
Collie would be good to ask who he thinks Celtic's best, because we've said it all season, haven't we?
So for now to run in, so we'll get calls.
Collie, what do you think?
But did that include the boys that are injured?
Not injured. Not injured, boy.
For the running.
So Donovan or Ralston?
Oh,
I can't believe he was doing media earlier.
Ralston's in the Scotland.
Honestly.
I know.
It's fourth choice.
know.
Anyway, I would go Donovan right back. You'd keep the two centre backs there. I'd play the Argentinian.
Sriracha.
Yeah.
I'd play him. The three midfielders would be Engels, Hatate, and McGregor, Engels, and you need to play Negan.
Engel's injured.
Ah, he's not. He's going to be. I thought he was nearly fit for the weekend.
Was he back, is he?
I'm not physio.
You need the fucking papers. Engels, Negrin, and McGregor, and Yang, Iheanacho,
Maeda.
and who's the other one? Maeda.
The question everybody wants to know, and the answer for you, Collie, can Celtic win the league?
Of course they can win the league.
And do you think they will?
No.
They know Rangers.
The one thing they've got is they've got a manager that's done it, seen it, done everything.
Have you spoke to him recently? Nah.
No, I haven't. No.
See West End? Nah, no.
He used to. I stayed in the West End.
Did you ever get a beer with him?
Before I did, a couple of times,
Whereabouts?
It was usually at Celtic Park one time in the chip, but
Just you and him in the chat?
no, there was other people there,
Lenny?
No. Lenny would have been there. He was a fucking player at the time. But we did a one. I think I told you, we had one night when they beat us 2-1, and we sat in the front office at Celtic Park. It was John Robertson, God rest him, and the heel Martin left, and me and John Robertson sat in there at about 11 o'clock at night. Red wine, fabulous.
Good company, huh?
Aye, brilliant, proper footballer.
Oh, is this the best season you've seen in a long time?
Quality-wise or excitement-wise?
Excitement-wise.
Yes. I was just saying, all the leagues, because the title race in the Premier League's been so good and it's so different from usual, but the League Two, League One and the Championship, hopefully still, are all nip and tuck to go and win a title. It's unbelievable.
What about quality-wise? Where's that rank?
Good, Andy.
Case flips.
Professor says.
Professor take your clays
says
up.
no. Listen, the only thing I'll say is that Celtic's levels are because, I don't know, you're big Celtic fans used to, but you had the best right centre back in Scotland, the best right back in Scotland, the best wide right in Scotland, all out for the whole season.
Aye.
I mean, that means if they're back and really firing, which that's one of them.
I think it's
do they need a huge rebuild? I'm not sure they do. But they need 4 or 5, but they don't need a huge thing. Rangers, I think I've signed 1 or 2 okay, but you look at the Rangers team, with a lot of the players getting a top Rangers team. I'm not sure.
See, on the Rangers thing, how much an advantage do you think it is playing first in this title race between the three of them?
Well,
if you win.
The results have told you that.
Yeah.
When
Mad,
teams are dropping points over the last 2 or 3 months, it's been the Sunday games.
And Delta, I say, no, we're not even thinking about it. He's fucking at it.
Of course, Sunday next week as well.
Exactly. So if they can get the 3 points, Hearts and Celtic, which they should do, then that's for Rangers will be under a bit of P, and that's not an easy game.
Is there any worries that they're conceding a few goals, aren't they? I know they're scoring more now, but
I think they were really good by the way in the counter that day.
They just kind of get the balance right because for such a long period they weren't conceding goals, but they never looked as if they were creating much at the top end of the table, and then it's been going back and forward. For me, they look way more dangerous going forward. That's 8 goals in the last 2 games, like you said, defensively. I thought Dundee United... So
what has he done, Andy? Is he putting their numbers forward?
More bodies in the box. I think when Romans just came in, I thought he's made a huge difference. But the flip side is with the midfield 2. And by the way, midfield 2, Raskin plays fucking everywhere. It's basically a midfield 1. It's basically Chukwani just plays in the midfield
He was
himself.
good Saturday, Chukwani.
So it's like it says when Dundee United won the ball back, I thought they looked really good in the counter.
Interesting to see how he actually wants to play, Danny Rowe, because there's a kind of semblance of what he's wanting to do, but it's really, really congested in behind the striker. I mean, there's 2 or 3 players all want to get in that area. And I thought their best attacking thing usually was Romans and Mikey Moore coming there inside. And coming inside and letting him around there, because the boy Moore, he's like watching somebody playing in the public park.
Yeah, he's good, isn't he? Asgard looks good as well.
I think he's got great ability.
Yeah.
He hasn't shown it. He's not been great yet, because I get pelters for saying I think he's a player, but he's got something.
College, you know what Rangers do a lot? You were at the game at Saturday when I was watching it back. I noticed it, and I don't understand why they do it. Is they keep asking Raskin to drop in between the back 2 to receive the ball.
When there's no press.
And then they look forward, and Chukwani's standing in the midfield himself with a box of 4 Dundee United players. Now they've got, like he says, plenty behind that, but they can't play through the lines because Raskin's stopping in between the centre.
You said something similar with Martin, didn't you?
And he pushes people on. He pushes the other midfielder on. He pushes it, and then he goes and stands. But I mean, sometimes, of course, you've got to do that to make 3. But a lot of the times I was watching, he was deeper than the centre back.
Aye.
Do you think Stewart will commit for the run-in?
I think so.
Think so? Fernandes and Giga?
Well, Fernandes will play for certain.
Do you think Shooter or...
I think Giga's in better form now.
I think Giga, given his performances over the last couple of months.
Shooter's level has dropped a bit, innit?
Shooter's level has dropped. His levels will drop at a bad time. World Cup coming up.
She's a manager, Collie. He's made a few changes. So Magoma, Suter, Scott Olsen was brought in to start. Is it good to get a starting 11 settled for the run, or do you think it is good that you can change?
No, I think it's good to have it settled, I would say. I mean, but the thing is, I've never had that, well, maybe once or twice, but all the boys that were away in international duty, and I don't know how far Fernandes travelled. I think that could only be because of that. Suter only played, what did he play, 1 of the games? And one of them, there's no way they'd have left the left back out if he hadn't been injured. No, I think you're getting close to being able to, I don't know what you think, back years ago, or even when you were younger, you could, if it was a good Rangers team or a good Celtic team, you could
pick it.
You could just pick it.
Yeah.
I think you're getting a bit closer to that with Rangers now, a wee bit closer.
What is Scott Olsen?
Derek
you ever seen such a Derek? Well, Derek said doesn't look interested.
Do you know what it is though, Si? It's just so frustrating to watch. Genuinely, like signing a player with a CV he's got, 50 caps for Denmark, obviously scored the amount of goals he did for Club Brugge, getting him out for £15 million. Literally every time he received the ball, just touch back inside, pass it to centre midfielder, pass it to the back. Now flip it to the other wing, like you says, an 18-year-old Mikey Moore. See, every time he gets the ball, what's the effect of the game? What's he drive at people? What's he be in the final third? What's he try and create chances? I've never seen a more passive attacker in all my life.
Doesn't he look interested, Derek said. A player when they go on a pitch and not look interested.
He needs it. He needs a
Fergie wasn't happy with him.
he needs a sunbed and a haircut, mate. He actually looks not right.
But see,
He was so
see what
good
I
at
will,
Club Brugge, though.
see what I will say is I think he's had enough opportunities now that Rangers should know they're no signing him in the summer. So see, for me,
Stop playing him.
for now, stop playing him.
Would you play it?
Gassama done well, didn't he, when he came
The
on?
difference with Gassama when he came on in the second half, now I know his form's not been great either, but
The game was more stretched then. But
Who do you start? Like, would you start Gassama? Or would you start
I'd go
Asgard?
Asgard and Moore.
I'd probably start Asgard off the right, because it's going to be Nadir and Chimity up front as a front two. Now again, I do think the two of them are too similar to play as a partnership. I don't particularly, got a lot of confidence that the two of them are going to score. We talked about Shanklin and Braga. 15 shots they had between the two of them. You fancy them to score every game. You don't have that same feeling.
Milovski's one that's a
Chimity and
proven
Nadir.
goal scorer, but to play by either Chimity or thing.
I thought Nadir was really good at the weekend.
First half he was.
Thought it was really
He
good.
just doesn't get a lot of chances, though, does he? I mean, his goal, mate, but the Dundee United goalie. What is it with Dundee United?
Well, I was
goalies?
going to, and I didn't see that we were at a great angle, but Asgard got pelters for his corner, and then he done this brilliant bit of skill. I thought it was a good effort in the corner. It was actually, she just caught the ball.
Caught the ball,
I
mate.
know.
Asgard's actually starting to get decent numbers, to be fair.
Yeah.
Again, his performance levels are still a week. I actually thought first half he wasn't great.
No, it wasn't
But
great.
he was involved in 3
His
different
corners
goals.
were brutal.
Aye.
It's mad how Gassama, because Gassama looked unbelievable, didn't he?
Yeah.
Why does he not show that every week?
was
He's
good
got
in
the
the
ability to
second
do it, to go by people, doesn't he?
But I don't know about you, right?
You're asking questions that, like, when you played.
I know, I was shite all the time.
No, maybe you were great 2 or 3 games and then you didn't play well. You're like, do you ask yourself, why do I not just play great all the time?
It seems to be
Colin,
wingers,
It's such
doesn't
a
it?
bizarre, because you can't.
I'd ask you to, is obviously be a manager, and obviously you've been a manager. Can you not live with, I guess, I'm playing poorly? Because when he plays
trying to
poorly,
get
he's still
people-
driving at people. You can't live with what
so
Scott Wilson's
poor.
doing. Yeah,
Gassama
for me,
was
that's way more frustrating.
Yeah.
I know,
Like,
I agree.
You can't affect the game.
I think he's
Gassama,
getting no confidence, Scott Wilson. I watched him v Celtic. I don't know what happened when he went to the Bundesliga, because he was brilliant. He was at Club Brugge, but he was there before. He was outstanding with him. He's went there, had a nightmare. I watched him v Celtic, and I think it looked like he was actually hiding for the ball, and it looks like that. He needs to commit.
the only thing I will say is if you're trying to get confidence back, what, you're just going to play 5-yard passes every minute you're on the pitch?
No, I'd listen.
He doesn't look like he's got any pace.
Aye, no, he does. He looks
so
one pace.
worried.
He was
100%.
brilliant at one point, mate. I'm sure he went no with Rangers, but you're not seeing anything from him, are you?
No.
Do you only see other teams when they play against Celtic?
No, everybody keeps on saying that about me, about Celtic. No, I noticed his confidence as a winger. I love watching wingers all the time, and I noticed him. It looks like he's lacking confidence so much.
I thought Dujon Stellum is brilliant again.
Yeah,
Thought it
I
was
mean,
really good.
Mikey Moore I thought was really, really poor in the first hour. But agreeing with your point with Mikey Moore, you can't let him away with it because he's trying to do things, he's trying to make things happen. I mean, to be honest, I love the fact he runs with the ball, tries to beat men in the halfway line. He does it just in the last third of the field.
Well, United's goal comes from trying to dribble, doesn't it?
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally, yeah.
But you didn't mind it there.
No.
Well, he's good for Dundee United, isn't he?
Butland should save it.
Fata.
He's
Ah,
a good
yeah,
player,
Farter's brilliant.
He's a
isn't
player,
he?
mate.
He's very
I think
good.
Butler should save it as well.
I think Butland should save it, mate. Defo save it. Falkirk away next. And, do you agree with Andy that we'll know a lot more come next Monday with the games that Hearts play and Rangers play Falkirk?
Celtic could be favourites by next Monday if Rangers and Hearts drop points. That's how mad this season is, because I thought if Celtic didn't beat Dundee, I thought they were out here.
Who do you think's got, Andy? Who do you think's got the best fixtures in the split?
Well, it's got to be Celtic, isn't it? They've got 3 at home at the 5. Hearts
What's
and Rangers
Rangers
have they're both 3 away.
Yeah, yeah.
Celtic have Hearts and Rangers both at home. So you've got to say they've got the. Listen, they're all playing the same teams, but having the home advantage against Rangers and Hearts is obviously big for Celtic, aye.
Fancy Rangers at Falkirk. Tough game, innit?
Rangers haven't beat Falkirk this year.
And you know what? They won't have the. You saw what the Livingston Stadium was like yesterday with 7,000 Hearts fans. Falkirk sold about 7,000 season tickets.
Yeah.
So they get 800 tickets, that's it. So that'll be a hard game, that. That's one they could typically draw, I would say. Rangers could drop a couple of points in that.
What do you reckon, Paul?
Well, mate, that's one of the toughest, as Colin said. See what he's done, it's one of the best jobs ever in Scottish football with John McGlynn.
Why does he change his glasses for the game and then his after-match interview?
It doesn't, he can do whatever he wants, mate.
Right.
Whatever he wants.
Why is his hat no ever on straight?
I know, he looks drunk. It's like a drunk guy standing on the side of the pitch.
Do you agree, Andy? One of the best
Amazing.
jobs you've ever seen in Scottish football.
Amazing, aye. And again, the style of football, the type of football they play, obviously winning League One, going unbeaten, win the Championship, and then this year, to be fair, you called it, mate. You
Top six, mate.
Start the season.
Top 6.
No bad.
You don't get in the wrong side of him either, John.
Really?
Has he got that side him? Aye.
And the one
How
thing
do you know
about
that?
it is, I've been on the end of it a couple of times.
well,
He's going on the end of it for me and all, but no, the one thing I'll say is, see when he came to, when he was at Hearts, under Jim Jeffries, took the reserves, see their teams, the reserve teams.
Oh, they battered it.
They just went
I know, I
boom,
remember
boom. But, you might maybe played against them.
man.
And then even at Wraith Rovers at the start, he says he went in and worked with Brendan Rodgers at Celtic. He totally changed his style of play. I mean, totally changed it. And he's went to Falkirk and he's had all this success.
See what I will say as well,
Yeah.
I have no facts to back this up. They're the hardest working team in the league for me.
They run so much, didn't they?
How much they run out of possessions.
Yeah.
is
I think that
incredible.
comes with a core being together, doesn't it, for
Aye.
4 years?
Talking about Calvin Miller, mate. What?
I know. How good. But he's touch and hit.
Scotland squad for me.
Aye.
Aye.
Calvin
Do you know
Miller,
what? I agree with you.
Sure.
is he in a better position than Finlay Curtis to be in the Scotland
Aye.
squad?
I
given
think
the
it
season
should
he's
be.
had? Yeah.
I think it should be.
Aye, I was so surprised at that.
Yeah.
Are you talking about the one he plucks out the sky and dinks Wardy?
How good was
Unbelievable.
that?
Ridiculous, aye.
Unbelievable, aye.
He's
Think Steve
incredible.
Clark just doesn't like that he shoots all the time.
Hey, what?
He doesn't like players that shoot.
I don't know. I've no idea
When
what
he's shooting for pass it back.
But Steve Clark will love how he is out of possession.
Because he works so
Constantly
hard.
running. Like he says, he doesn't, even like balls that looked as if they were running at the pitch, he was still chasing them, he was making things happen. He was the way he pressed us, obviously as a team, but him as an individual. I think he should get in the squad, aye.
Our international manager just has to do one thing. He's been brilliant. He's got to play Lawrence Shankland as a centre forward.
Mm,
It's
yes,
that
yes,
simple.
When did you come across John McGlynn?
Well, I managed against him many times. I was down with Dundee United when he was manager. I was just down because I was a manager and it was the reserves playing each other at Tynecastle. Then I managed against him quite a few times at Wraith, managed against him when he was at Falkirk.
And did you just have a bit of needle between you?
Aye, but in a good way. We're good pals. But I've got to phone him soon about a hip operation. He got his hip done. I want to find out what it's like because my mind is done. But he doesn't suffer fools, man.
What would you put him in? What scenario? If you're the lecturer, what would McGlynn be?
Lecturer.
Bus driver.
Bus.
Or taxi.
Oh, taxi driver.
Taxi.
Aye, private.
Private.
Uber.
Fake taxi.
McGlynn thing, yeah.
I'd love to see McGlynn's arse on a windscreen. I don't know why.
Imagine him watching that.
He's a hero, John, isn't he? I really like
Brilliant.
him. Great time to give a shout out to Golf Clubs for Cash. We're just going to take a quick break to welcome a brand new sponsor of the podcast and it's a lad, and it's a big one for any golfers watching. It's Golf Clubs for Cash. Slaney, you were just there this morning visiting their hub in Edinburgh. How was it, mate?
Incredible, what a place, mate. Me and Big Kev went. The staff are just amazing, but what's so amazing is no matter what level you're at golf, beginner, intermediate, expert, it's made for everybody, mate. They've got all their clubs there, and they've got a simulator there, but it's absolutely incredible, so make sure you get yourself a line. It's just amazing, it really is.
Well, if you don't know, Golf Clubs for Cash has become one of the most trusted places for golfers to buy, sell and trade second-hand golf equipment. Whether you're someone upgrading their driver, trading in an old iron set or picking up a bargain putter, you don't need to look any further than Golf Clubs for Cash.
Golf Club.
Can you still get blades at Golf Clubs for Cash?
Aye.
Oh, you must be good if you use blades.
No, I'm trying to see if he knows what that is.
Just said, for fucking Louis.
Golf Clubs for Cash is based in the UK and are one of the largest second-hand golfing retailers in Europe, specialising in pre-owned golf equipment. Instead of letting unused clubs gather dust in the garage, golfers can trade them and get cash or store credit. Those clubs are then checked, graded, photographed and resold, giving other golfers a chance to pick up premium equipment at a lower price.
That's right, wee fella. It's a simple idea that's helped thousands of golfers upgrade their gear without paying brand new prices. Just before I go into this next wee bit, Collie, you a golfer yourself?
Yes, I've been. That's where I got my clubs.
Oh, brilliant.
Well, take it away then.
Tell us about them.
150 quid tailor-made blades with red handles. What do you call them? Grips. And like they're pretty old, but they're absolutely different.
150 quid?
150 quid. Full
Bad,
set.
eh?
Sandmeisty 3 iron.
There's no better advertisement than that, is there?
Well, on that, the prices are unbelievable, as Collie just said.
I'd offer him a job in a video that I'm doing,
Yeah.
but
Andy,
Hey, no, it's not Andy
I'm
yet.
sorry.
The business operates both online and through physical stores and locations, including Edinburgh, where I, of course, was today, Warrington, Milton Keynes, where I've played as well.
Wow.
Did you know that, Si?
Yes, you're
and
hoping.
Southampton, and making it one of the most accessible places in Europe to buy second-hand golf clubs.
And what a collection they've got with over 120 golf brands stocked, including the likes of Titleist, TaylorMade, Callaway, Mizuno, and many more across a range of clubs and golf equipment.
And as ever, there's a special offer for Open Goal viewers with Golf Clubs for Cash, offering a 5% discount on your first order when you sign up to their email and SMS updates via their website. Once you register, you'll receive a discount code along with updates on new arrivals, deals and trade-in offers. So sign up in the URL in the description box below or scan the QR code on screen now.
So just before you go, and I think it's only fair for the viewers, Collie, would you show them your swing?
Oh, okay.
And it doesn't need to be a golf swing.
Have I not? I need.
Do that after.
Doesn't need to be a golf swing, Collie.
Have you not got anything I can?
Aye.
I can swing.
What is that you've got in your hand there? What is that you've got in your hand?
It's in the trousers.
What's that you've got in your hand there?
Then I'll tell you, just there.
Is that how you hold it?
Aye.
Oh, looks good.
Aye, he's good, he's good.
It's going right off my
shoulder. What's your shoulder? It says there. Shoulder to there.
Oh!
See, that's the dodgy hit, man. Let me try that again. I should have been
yeah.
Aye, do it again.
off the front foot.
Big Colin Montgomery, look. Oh,
It's good hand, fella.
That's a single digit handicapper, right?
Jinx on that, can you
100%.
tell that?
Are you a player, Andy?
No, terrible.
Right, boys, we're at the bottom of the table. How significant is that result at St Mirren?
We called it.
2-0.
We called
We did call it on Thursday that St Mirren would win. How much credit does Craig McLeish deserve? Not only getting results, but he's completely changed how they play as well, Andy, hasn't he?
In the space of 3 games.
Exactly.
And Collie said earlier about he doesn't believe in people saying you need 4 or 5 windows. He's done it with 3 weeks. 3 weeks worth of training.
I think they're also, Andy, as much as the style, which is really impressive, but just the feel about the place. Stevie Robinson, which the job he done was excellent, but he was just so
Negative towards
every
them.
interview, and it must have, I think the players did look like it, shot of confidence throughout the season. So I think him leaving and McLeish coming in, just a complete new.
That looked as if it could have been 5 or 6 now as well.
So see Aberdeen, what did Aberdeen look like under Robinson, Andy? Is it the exact same as they looked like under at St Mirren?
I couldn't even tell you what they look like because they offer very, very little going forward. Defensively, they don't look like a Stephen Robinson team. It's not as if they're well organised. Don't look as if they run. And then for set piece, look, St Mirren had, I don't know, maybe 8 or 9 chances on the Sports Scene. About 6 was for corners. Now, when are you ever saying that a Stephen Robinson's team looked poor for set pieces? Now, I get it, that's not his players. You know, St Mirren boys, you can see they're obviously a lot more physical than Aberdeen, but in terms of how they were set up, mate, just doesn't look like his team at all.
Are you surprised he got it, and then are you surprised at the reaction he's had since he went in?
Well, I'm surprised at
the
the
results.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I would say that I genuinely, and it's not very often this happens, I genuinely don't know him. Stephen Robinson, man, I mean, it's just, I mean, he did a bit after I don't know if you heard this after the game on Saturday about this. St Mirren, they did really well now that they've got their injured players back.
Ah,
Man, you only say that. But I don't even know. I mean, I've not seen it. I've not covered St Mirren since Craig McLeish got the job. I've done a lot of Aberdeen games. I would really, really worry about Aberdeen.
What about like how critical he's been of both the St Mirren team and the Aberdeen team in the press? As you as a manager, is that something
I've never done it. Never done it. I'm not saying that's right. Sometimes maybe you need to do it, but I've never once done it. So I think it's different as well doing it like in your second game. I mean, I would say that's a bit risky. You know, it kind of, you've probably heard all this, but it kind of stinks a wee bit of Terry Butcher going to Hibs when he absolutely tore into the dressing room and they ended up getting relegated. I think Hamilton beat them in the playoff. I think Jason Scotland got the winner. So yeah, no, I don't know Craig McLeish, but he's done remarkably well, and he talks. This is a big thing. All in the media now. That's another thing I hate, by the way. Just the media now. There's an awful lot of people that just want to say like full-on controversial, outlandish, bizarre things. Just because people. No, this is a different kind of vibe. Just say stuff that's just mental.
Who's
an example?
No,
I'm definitely not going to give it.
Didn't he say who said it? Which is what was said.
No, it's just no. The cassette. That ain't happening, my boy. Well, anyway, on to Craig McLeish. He's done absolutely brilliant. Had 2 big wins.
So what they did now?
I don't know him. I have no idea. They just look a bit. I think Slaney's right. I think that's something you don't hear very often. I think the mood seems to have lifted amongst all the players.
So what they did now? They're playing it for the back, Andy?
Well, maybe he can kind of chime in at this part here. 460 passes at Mirren.
And wins
The average
Aberdeen.
270 in the season. So maybe actually having a wee bit more control of the game, a wee bit
we've
more.
seen.
And then, by the way,
listen,
just before you say it,
I'm not
see
somebody
Stephen Robinson, see if you've no got the type of players to play your type of football. Maybe time play a wee bit more if you get more technically minded players in your team. But
I don't know what Colin thinks, but I feel that us two know the game inside out. And
I agree with you on that point.
yeah, and I think we do. And I think, listen, we're not. I don't want a team to be batting the ball long and just playing long.
You do?
I don't. It's not at all. But for me, I watch a lot of football now where I see people passing it for the back, and it's just no. When I looked at Falkirk the other day, the pressing was so good, and Motherwell, they didn't learn, Andy. The goalkeeper smashes it off the striker's face and it could have gone in. 5 minutes later, they fuck about again and it causes a goal.
But they actually get out the press by playing it. They're out. Paul McGinn makes a wrong decision to go back again, back into it.
I know.
But if he plays forward, then they're out the press.
So he's praising Falkirk.
So it's Paul McGinn's decision making. It's not playing out that's caused the goal.
But you said Falkirk were playing more direct.
No, so they were playing a wee bit more with it, but he's praising Falkirk. But it was Falkirk he criticised 2 Mondays ago for playing out for the back.
He did.
I know, that's what I'm
For
saying,
Scott
but Falkirk never done it. V Motherwell won.
No, but it's like Coley said at the start, they mix it up, so sometimes they play short, sometimes
that's
they go
my
long.
argument.
But you actually
That's
just
my
don't want
argument.
people to pass it.
No,
So what's your argument for St Mirren?
No, I don't.
What's your argument for St Mirren?
That's great to see because Stephen Robinson is too direct, and he said it when he went into Aberdeen. He said to the Aberdeen boys, I do not want to see any of you passing the ball at the back. That's right.
What scenario would you put Stephen Robinson in?
Obviously.
Are you sheriff or something?
You're quite seedy, aren't you?
Yes.
Is that what you still want? What are you again?
What do you think with Stevie Robinson?
Are you sheriff or something? A dodgy police.
Aye, corrupt
police.
police, aye. Up to all sorts.
By the way, there's a full show of this.
There is. You could do every manager,
Craig
couldn't you?
McLeish.
Craig McLeish should be...
Oh,
He'd be working at a bowling alley or something.
I don't think he's allowed to watch it. He looks like 13. He does look young, doesn't he? I mean, fair play him.
You think he'll get that job permanently?
How did they come through? Where did they come through?
He's been
He's in the youth academy for
years.
Aye, good
And for what I hear, the youth teams do well.
Aye, they did do well, aye. I'm sure the 18s won the Youth Cup
He's
last year.
fought very highly there, I know that.
See, if he keeps him up, will he keep the job? Is it as simple as that?
I think you sometimes need to be careful with that. I think.
Why?
Well, just some examples, I'm sure, did Barry Robertson know, he know Dave very well.
Barry Robertson.
Who?
Barry who?
Barry Robertson?
Alright, I thought it was Robertson.
No, Barry Robertson at Aberdeen, I'm sure he...
That's a good Robertson again.
Stephen Robinson or Stephen Robertson?
Barry Robson.
Oh, Robson.
Who you think I'm saying? Barry Robinson? No, Barry Robson.
Who is Barry
He's done
Robinson?
it again. You're saying Barry Robinson to us, but then when you're talking, you're saying Barry Robinson.
Barry Robson. Is that right?
I know what you mean. I know exactly what you mean.
Aye,
There is a thing going on in football now that if you're at the club and you win 3 or 4 games, there's the job, and it's happening an awful lot. And sometimes it works. The vast majority of the time, it doesn't work.
How different is it being an intern and being permanent?
An intern. Interim.
Interim.
That's just catching.
Fucking brains of written history.
But I don't think I've ever been an interim.
An intern.
Intern. I think I've certainly not been an intern at football club.
Surely you've been official, is that?
Was you trying to glasses on?
No.
Do you always keep the glasses on?
What?
Do you keep the glasses on for everything?
Yeah.
Did they steam up when you're going for it?
To watch the stuff.
Colin, did they steam up when you're going for it?
But running. I don't keep them on for that, my
You
friend.
ever done that during it?
Colin, could me and Si have a meeting with your missus for our minds?
My missus is in Seville in 31 degree heat.
Ah.
Brutal.
How did you propose? Last week, how you proposed?
She'll tell you, I was in my pyjamas eating some, what are the wee sweeties, Smarties sweeties, except they're chewy. No, except they're chewy and fruity.
Jelly tots.
Skittles.
Skittles, jelly babies. I'm fucking not like it. Fuck's sake. Anyway, Skittles, eating Skittles, and I offered her a Skittle and I asked to marry her. That was it. That was about as romantic as it gets. How did you do it?
Can't remember.
You can't remember. Did you have a wee moustache?
No, I don't have a moustache.
Did you just brush your wee moustache?
Everyone. I can tell people. We done an update on it, my man and dad in a snooker club, Collie. That's what my man and dad done it.
You got proper
No, not bad. We liked that, didn't we?
It was good.
Just like Collie know what happened.
Did your mum and dad go and play snooker against each other?
After that,
Or was it during the game?
I don't know.
After she got a big break?
34 break.
34 break, he's like, I'm definitely marrying her. Amazing. St Mirren be alright? I think they've got enough. Get 11th. Kelly dragged themselves back in it. Would Aberdeen be all your favourites for that 11th spot now?
Aye.
Aberdeen are favourites for me.
Aye, me too.
Do you know, one win in 16.
I know.
That's an embarrassment.
I know.
Waste of time.
Nah, it's an embarrassment.
But do you not feel like he's now trying to be overly nice to them in interviews because he's slaughtered him. Then he was talking about how good the energy in the second half was.
Well, he had to really, didn't he? You know, because he can't bang on about budgets now.
Didn't have a shot on target, mate. So how was it that much better in the second half?
What's is it a 3-5-2 he's playing there?
Aye.
3-5-2, aye.
And again, sitting in and trying to hit on the counter.
Aye. I obviously watched the full 90 when they played Rangers at Ibrox 2. I thought they were abysmal. Like, so poor at Ibrox.
I did that game, the 4-1.
Aye.
I did that game.
I thought they were so poor.
Bad.
And then, again, you're watching the highlights where it's us at Mirren, and then you look at the stats at the end. Aberdeen don't have a shot on target away in Paisley against one of your direct rivals for 11 spot.
Even their goal at Rangers, I think that was their first away goal in about 10 games.
Aye.
And it was a giveaway for Rascan. All the way to Geiger, he was the only one that did all right. He scored the goal. Did you find the points totals yet? Oh, brilliant.
Are you going to tell us then, or are you keeping it for yourself?
Miss you.
Who's that for your dad?
No, my dad didn't say me they missed me. In the SPFL era, no team trailing by 3 or more points at the split has ever went on to win the league.
No, he's asking what the sort of
Look, that's the information I get sent.
what's the final points tally's been over the last sort of few years?
We've not been sent that yet.
What could Hearts finish up with?
You say, is it 80,
84, 83?
84, aye.
Or 82 now?
What did Celtic get last year?
More than that, I'd have thought.
Aye.
A lot more.
90 something, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
So you can get
That maybe proves your point, Paul.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What point?
You surprised how easy Kelly got beat for Hibs? I know it's been mixed results under McCall, but they've not really been as comfortably beaten, have they, as they were Saturday? Am I right in saying that?
Well, I never, to be honest, I never seen the high, but when you lose 2 goals in the first whatever, but they have made a difference. There's no doubt, but it's just basically the home games have made a difference. Away for him, it's been just the same. So they're right in it, no doubt about it. Kilmarnock right in it.
What do you think changes when you go away from home? You ever have that sort of period as a manager where you would have a better record at home or away?
Yeah. Well, I think if you had 50 managers sitting here, 48 would have a better home record than an away record. I don't know why that is, but I mean, away for him, if you're going to a place that you've got 500 of your fans in and they've got...
Do you think that matters as a player to you? Did you? I never really noticed.
It must though, eh?
Well,
Then,
like statistically, it's a fact that happens, so therefore there must be something. I can't tell you what it is, but there must be something.
Paul, seeing your managerial career, has there been like who's been your bogey team out with, maybe Rangers or Celtic? Has there been a team that you just struggled against, for record against?
Adam.
Colin.
Well, I'm trying to think, though, so... Listen, I'm taking the stick for these couple riders.
You know that
Would it be? You know, funnily enough, Hibs as a player, I'd scored loads of goals against. As a manager, I don't think at Dundee United, I think they beat us every time we played them.
Aye.
And Wraith Rovers weren't that great. St Johnstone weren't a great team for me, but actually you might be right. Fucking oil them. St Johnstone wasn't.
Did you think about that in the build up to the game that week?
No, never. No, never. No, I was never ever like that. No, I could very easily just focus on one game.
What about game plans away from home? Would you play the exact same way away from home as you would at home? Say when you were at Ayr and you were flying up.
Well, it depends what team you're in charge of. When I had my Falkirk team, I didn't care where we played. I just played exactly the same way, and I didn't even know what they were going. I don't care what they're doing. But say you're at Dundee United or you're at Thistle and you're going to Ibrox and you're going to Celtic Park and they're good Rangers and Celtic teams, you need to do something different. Actually, the last time I was actually on the grass and did shape was the day before we played Rangers at Ibrox in the Scottish Cup. In my last game, they beat us 3-2, and I did a shape with three at the back, 3-5, 1-1. With anyway, there was a few things happening, and we went and did quite well. But no, you have to change when you're playing the better teams. I think.
Will Hibs catch Miller?
I think they could, aye. And they used to going to give...
Your big Ante scored again.
He's flying, but he used to going to give Davy Gray any credit because he's having no
I thought
years
really
much
good. I know it was on the highlights.
You've not
the right back looks great. Do you know where I think they've done really well? Hibs, the recruitment. I think Malky Mackay deserves a lot of credit.
Oh yeah, Eldon looks a good player. Huh?
Very good, mate. That 3 and 5, I think he's.
Think he can catch them?
Second.
No, I don't think so.
Why?
Motherwell have my Slattery back, so I think he's massive to them.
Do you think Falkirk will catch either of them?
No.
What is that?
I think Falkirk's only 3 points behind Hibs, are they not? Or is it 5?
No, it's well. Even if it is 3-6 behind us, they're not. They'll be doing well to catch us going into the split against obviously the top team.
How many are Hibs behind Motherwell?
3.
3. So they'd be
A lot of goal difference though as well.
Do you think they can catch them, Collie?
I wouldn't rule out Falkirk in any way the title season or having. I really wouldn't. They're only 3 points behind Hibs.
Is he manager of the year if Hearts don't win the league?
McGlynn?
Milan.
Aye.
The only thing
They're
is
in the
it's
Scottish Cup semi
if
as well.
Hearts don't win the league, but if Celtic win the league, then Martin O'Neill is it. And if Rangers win the league, then
Danny don't feel where he was at.
I'd still get to John McGlynn.
Considering where Rangers were at, though.
and considering where Celtic were as well,
We're known
I
to.
think whoever team. The only thing is the sports writers win. They vote for it before the actual league's done. Whoever wins the
Stupid
league, it's
that.
got to be a league winning manager. It's got to be.
Yeah, you've got it wrapped up then, son, the league.
No, there's not a point in it.
Brilliant though, mate, innit?
It's exciting.
I thought, I'll be honest with you, I thought Spartans were going to drop points on Saturday.
We're getting
Hard
said
game,
that.
that. They're good.
My mate was at them third game. Do you know what he said? He said, see when they played, dominated chances. Said they went 2-0 up, started going long, direct, lost all control.
Collie, can you step in here with this nonsense about it's almost as if there's only one way to play and they need to play out and everybody's passing for the back?
Yeah, I don't.
No, there's no
Wait,
just one way
let's
of playing.
hear the fucking manager, come on.
Listen, 958 games. I set up at least 15 different ways, and my thing was to try and win a game of football. That was it. But I did want good players to. The one thing I would say that I always did, I wanted players that were good at. I wanted players running with the ball. I wanted players beating people, and I've never ever. And if you lose it, that's fine. Go and get at people.
You must
They
hate
might
football
find
now.
them now. I know.
That's a dying breed. You're right.
We've got 2 great ones. Me, McClucky and Robbo, they fucking love dribbling.
Was Robertson Wraith?
I think they're talking to him. He deserves a wee chance higher up.
His
He's
numbers
been brilliant.
are unbelievable,
Incredible.
mate. And do you know just his numbers, his performances, innit?
But else, mate, he's fit as fuck, looks after himself.
What about
Really
Conor
well.
Young's free kick?
I know, Conor Young's free kick was brilliant, wasn't it?
Greenham, wasn't it?
Who's he?
He's got
Unknown fate and Ferma.
All right.
What is it? Lenny sorted, does it?
Was that
Did he?
good?
And McClucky
Got another
from
big
Hearts.
centre half for them as well, who's done really
A
well.
lot of help, ain't you?
But if you call getting 19-year-old kids that have never played their first team of football help, then
See?
So you're becoming like Stephen Robinson. You've not been,
I'm a bit like me, Rob,
you've not been coaching long enough to have a fucking shite. You'll be like fucking Steve Robinson. Oh, no, it's not that. It's a 12-year-old guy one player. Jesus Christ. You're always going to get that. See, when you win the league, just be happy, man.
Do you think you're going to date them, mate? Aye.
confident in the boys, mate.
Brilliant.
Good group.
How's Leach then?
Good.
Is that Robbie's?
I was on
That's
he's up for
big-
dinner last night.
Aye.
Robbie's brother, yes.
Aye.
Great boy.
Drinking?
Me and him had a few beers, mate. Is that alright with you?
Oh, fine, aye.
Sunday.
Okay, so
Just don't know how,
Quickly, anything about that. It's
just don't know
quite
how
prickly.
professional that is. He's moaning about the fucking
What
race guy.
scenario?
Won a cup out of the players. Assistant manager out of a player drinking on Sunday.
Is it for his dinner?
Oh, okay.
What scenario would you put Mick Kennedy in?
Who?
Personal trainer.
In the gym.
Who?
Mick Kennedy.
Oh,
Like why he's
scenario.
bench pressing.
trainer.
And she helps him or he helps her?
Either or.
Either.
I think that's the best one, innit?
And just to be on your game, you said a few people actually
Fucking
said
lesson.
that Falkirk were brilliant against
Brilliant.
us.
Fucking
What did
lesson.
they do better than other teams have done against us this year for Park? Huh?
Well, probably for the last 5-6 games, every team that's played against Motherwell went man for man, but Falkirk were better than everybody else.
And is
done
it purely like you said, they run more than other teams? They're more aggressive.
And even if Motherwell beat the press, still get after the ball. You know what I mean? It's no like they don't get back into shape straight away. And then individuals at the top end of the pitch. I thought Calvin Miller all game was different class. Really, really good.
Where's he playing? Where did he play? Andy? Because he kind of
Off
looked
the
like he was centrally. Just
He was-
come inside the game.
He was centrally when they were pressing. So he pressed in a two with Barney Stewart. But I tell you who's another good player? The boy Brogio's a good player.
For Villa.
He's a really good player.
Aye. I like him.
Yeah.
He's excellent.
Fascinating.
What are you writing?
Well, there's a question here going to ask me if Formula Phil was good enough to want a Scotland call-up, so I'm just making some notes of
Nah.
For future?
That's
Aye.
brilliant.
For when you ask it.
Does that mean you weren't listening to what they were saying? Like,
No, totally.
Can you do both at the same time?
I was engrossed.
Who else at Falkirk do you like this year that you've seen?
Player-wise, who's the boy that's played full-back centre-back, got with Swansea?
Nice one,
Lisa.
Brilliant.
He's brilliant.
Outstanding. Absolutely outstanding.
He was sent half at the weekend. He was good as well.
Very
Could
good.
have been a penalty to Motherwell.
Oh, fucking hell. Even.
Think it was.
Who's it? Liam Henderson? On Matsuni's.
He's been terrific.
You know?
Well,
Aye.
Liam
Kicks
Henderson.
him.
Liam Henderson's been great, man.
Terrific.
Do you remember him at Arbroath?
Aye.
Big midfielder.
Aye.
He's throwing it in at left centre back.
Absolutely different class.
Did he
What do you think happened to Barry's hands when he was away? What's he doing, Barry boy?
But
Did Andy did they go to VAR? Did they check it?
They must have. They check everything.
He's made a few mistakes, hasn't he?
He's
I mean, a great save for Scotland, but I've seen him make a couple of howlers for
Recently,
Falkirk. I know.
I don't understand how can you know?
No,
how
I know.
can you miss that? How can you get
No,
that
he
wrong?
just wipes him out.
But like I say, even regardless of that, Falkirk thoroughly deserved it. They were very good.
What should they had a penalty? Your manager didn't think it was.
I didn't think it was. I think if the referee doesn't give it, there's no way VAR give it. That's for sure. Which is what annoys me about this clear and obvious error shite that they need to follow. But the boy, let's be honest, the boy feels the contact and just goes down. Referee points to the spot. But I don't think it's a penalty kick now.
So much holding in the box, isn't there? Like
In England now, one of Moyes' games recently, who was it?
fucking noisy, yeah.
Everton v... I can't mind, but it was just utterly mental in the box. It might have been Arsenal, might have been Everton Arsenal. Just like wrestling.
Speak to Moisey a lot.
Do you?
I've interviewed him, quite fascinating, isn't
You've no interviewed
he?
him?
I've done him, he's been on the podcast.
Is he?
He was good.
Aye, speak to him all the time, aye.
What about football?
Aye.
Have you been down to watch training?
No, I could, but that's one of my kind of pet hates.
What?
Just boys up here that are out of work and all that, and they say, well, I've been visiting David Moyes and I've been visiting here and I've been visiting there. I don't fucking care, mate.
Would you never go and watch another team's training?
Aye, I have done it, but I won't put it in the papers and tell everyone about it.
Would you ever go watch another lecturer?
Have you got a LinkedIn, Collie?
I don't even know what that is.
Aye, we'll stay off it.
LinkedIn?
Dobie or Shanklin?
Oh,
Great
And your
question, Andy
teams?
boy. Great question.
You need to say it. You need an answer.
I think it goes Shankland.
I think Dobie.
I think Dobie as well.
well, put it this way,
Natural ability, Dobie.
natural Billy Dobie's just, he was sensational.
Yeah.
We two, I went down there with a really, really good area. United were the best team in the championship. Queen of South beat us 5-0 and Dobie scored 4 and missed a penalty.
Wow. Unreal.
I wouldn't mind seeing the two of them playing together, Shanklin and Dobie. I tried. Dobie said he was going to sign for him for the last year or two. He offered to come when he was about 39. I thought, no.
Collie, see if you were stuck in the jungle, you could only take 2 items, what would it be?
What, it used to be 3, why is he only getting 2?
Or 3 items.
You take Shanklin and Dobie.
Is that a serious question? I can only take 3 things?
3 things.
Well, I'd
But
take,
you're trying to escape, you're trying to get home, you're stuck.
I'd take 3 George Pelincanis novels. There you are.
How long would that? They'd be done. How long?
Oh, well, I've already reread them about 4 times, so they're good enough you can keep reading them, so that I'm no bored. But
What
I'm
would you be
treating it
wearing?
with a question that's not particularly serious.
What would you be wearing?
So therefore, well,
You can only take one outfit.
what would you be wearing? You can only take one outfit. Are these normal questions? Do people get asked these
Would it be the
normally?
lecturing gear?
That's the first thing I thought about. A big white coat, but quite kind of.
reading a book.
Oh man!
Amazing.
God, what's it?
Barney Stewart. Should Barney Stewart go to Scotland? Should he go to the World Cup?
No,
Why not?
because there's others ahead of him. But
So you think Dykes is a better option than
Lyndon
Barney
Dykes wasn't he the best centre forward at Queen of the South? He was second best behind Dobie. No, but you're talking about the big boy for that's what's done all right. Dykes and who's the boy playing Torino? Che Adams. They're going to go. Lawrence is going to go for certain. So you're only talking about one other striker. So it's just a bit early for him. I'll tell you who I think maybe should go. The left centre back for Dundee. I said it at the start of the season.
Who's it, like Graham?
It's like Luke Graham. Aye.
He's good at Falkirk.
Good yesterday.
Oh, he's a player.
No, he's a good player.
He's got a chance.
See, Rangers are linked to him as well. aren't
Aye.
Oh, Rangers, Celtic, everybody will end up wanting him.
they? Yeah. Anyone else you think on outside the shot?
Calvin
Calvin Miller, right, aye.
Harry Milne get a chance, you think?
I thought they might have called him into the if he had been a left back, I think he would have gotten it, but maybe because he played wide right with him a couple of times, I don't know. I think he warrants a wee goal.
Well,
No
my
effort.
argument for Halkett was
Aye.
for the 2 friendlies,
But
so
no,
to see the fact that they've not called him up for that, they're definitely not calling him up for the World Cup.
So we're going to ask you any player you had that you thought should have got it and never a wee bit of international recognition.
Well, Lawrence and Dobie, there was talk about it even when I had Dobie at Queen of the South. When
Well, there was talking about the Scotland call, but
Aye, because the strikers were so bad that there was a big thing going on. Would they do any worse than putting Shankland in? The other one was Charlie Miller. I mean, he get 1 cap earlier on in his career, but I had him at Dundee United.
Is that he only got 1 cap, Charlie Miller?
Maybe 1 or 2 at the very, very most. I think he got 1 away at Poland. But for 6 months in Scotland, he was like miles better than everybody else playing midfield.
who was playing ahead of him? Remember now?
I don't. Well, we played Rangers and he totally took the mick out of wee Barney and the other boys. We played Celtic and he totally took the mick out of Neil Lennon and your boy Paul Lambert. At that point, it was just. Do you know what it was though? You'll have had players like this. You'll know players like this. He was coming to the end of his contract. So wee Charlie had to get a good contract because he needed money for stuff. Well, and he got himself really fit. I left him out of the game. He came on against Aberdeen at half time. We beat him 3-2, and for then at the end of the season, he was nothing short. He was just breathtakingly good. And he got.
Martin saying he was a bit was he a bit Gaza like Charlie Miller?
Oh aye.
Run back, get the old.
Aye, and mental.
Was it?
Seriously mental.
In what way?
Just nuts. In a nice way. You know what? See if you're the new boy in the dressing room, be the first guy that would be come up for your dinner. They'd usually end up in the kebab house at 3 in the morning, right enough. But come in for your dinner. He was just a lovely boy, but he had one or two issues. But in terms of natural talent, wow.
You're type of challenge, you.
Brilliant guy. Absolute brilliant guy.
Aye,
The best you'll get.
Aye.
A total gem.
Remember you called him the horniest Rangers player of all time?
Didn't even mean it.
Fucking
His
said
missus
mad.
went mental. I didn't even mean to say it. Just came out my mouth. Forgot to take it out of the podcast. His missus went crazy at him.
Who's
He
the horniest?
isn't horny at all.
Who's the horniest you've got?
Charlie Miller.
Slaney.
Charlie isn't horny at all. Never feel, only sometimes he gets hot, but not that much.
You just need a shovel there, boy.
See, now you talk about him being intelligent. I told him if he's looking for a flat, so I told him if you find a flat, I'll go and view it for you. So we went to see a flat. I was like, this is a 2-bedroom, why has he got a 1-bedroom? He was like, well, I need a 2-bedroom in case I got a bird. As if the bird was staying in that room.
Yeah, I'm going pretty grand for you now.
Are you?
Aren't we?
Good for you, mate.
We're waiting till we're going to hear back tomorrow.
Whereabouts?
West End.
Whereabouts is it?
I don't want to say too much in case anybody's watching.
I'll try and take it off you.
No, but there was 6 people in. 6 people were in for the
Who
flat.
you renting from?
Harvey lets, and by the way,
Harvey, that's Jack Ferguson's.
see the guy
Harvey
that was showing us a book.
Can you speak to him?
Who? I know him well.
Going to speak to him for me to call the
Who
players.
did the guy support that was showing us a
Big
book?
Thistle fan.
Imagine we
Oh,
had
there
him.
you go.
Aye.
We had you
But
there.
I don't know how much say the boy that shows you about his on the flat. It's not his flat. He's like the letting agency.
No, you'll just be the guy showing you about it.
I know.
Does he have any say on who's?
Oh, sometimes
Of
the
course.
guys on the company show them about it.
Of course
don't
he will have.
Will he?
Saying it. Aye.
This is what I don't get. So there's me and 5 other people who've went in for this flat. We filled in the application, but what did they then out of the 6?
What did they base it on?
What did they look at? Like,
Horniness, so you'll get.
Aye.
Are
you a horny
They
fucker?
look at the crotch of your trousers and they think,
Nah, we're getting it then.
Let's see your golf swing.
because
for the
his
day.
dad was my first landlord when I moved to Glasgow.
Can you speak to
Jack
him for us?
Ferguson. Aye. Yeah, I can speak to Harvey.
Oh mate, my life will just go like fucking different level mate, with my place.
Is it right in the West End? Is it
Right in about it. And
Get in the bath.
Just
for
off
him.
Byers Road.
just off Byers Road?
Would I know
So a
you?
tenement now.
I know you two are tight, but would us become like that with each other?
Me and you?
Aye.
Oh, definitely.
Aye.
100%.
Would you go to the bath? Would you become a member? I think that'd be a good thing for you. You can go there any time, can't you?
Aye, but you need to be a member.
Can you get in?
I'll get him in, aye.
Do you think we should all go once?
I'd love that.
You could vlog it.
I'm not vlogging it. Just
Tell you what,
Away day at the bath.
you should do the show for the Western Bass and have Slaney on the trapeze as we're doing the show.
Is it a trapeze? Did you see Lenny broke it?
Trapeze across the water and then
what, the
rings.
whole podcast?
I'd do it.
The whole show just me going trapeze. You fucking.
No, not the whole one. No. The first 5 minutes.
I was going
Tell
to
you what,
ask.
that's the best workout you'll ever get, the trapeze.
Is it?
Honestly. Oh, brilliant.
You, by the way, you took your top off earlier in good nick.
I'm all right now.
Aye.
I don't do that anymore.
He took his tap off earlier.
Off. What is that? Fucking polar bear, man.
There's
Ginger polar bear getting changed in bed.
There's
Looks brilliant, man.
I don't know if I asked you this the last time. The most fascinating person you've ever came across. Have I asked that?
The most he's fascinating, I think.
That's
The
why.
most
This is why I'm asking it.
He's quite fascinating.
I'll go Craig Levine.
Levine's fascinating.
Craig's a good guy.
He's fucking strange, isn't he? But good. Strange. You're a bit strange, but good.
Thanks. Confident.
No, it's a
So I think the best, the most special people, the best people have got that side to them.
What?
But
That genius.
but a genius in their brain.
I never
But
said genius. I said strange.
but they've also got that. They can either go the opposite way as well.
And what?
They're totally fucked, you know. Do you know what I mean, though?
You're up there
Like
for me.
for me, Ronnie O'Sullivan is like that. You
You
went
met him?
No, but I just mean as a genius.
You're up there for me.
Ah,
That's fascinating.
but as I'm fucked.
You're fascinating, definitely. You? Most fascinating guy you've ever met?
Most fascinating guy I've ever met? You.
No, be serious.
Well, I'm trying to think. I don't know. I mean,
Lenny's fascinating, I'd say.
yeah, Tom English is fascinating.
Fucking love Tom English. Never hear you talk about his Tom English, man.
He's a good guy. He's a good guy.
Fling about his feet, wouldn't he? What fucking do it?
Yeah. But you asked me who's the most fascinating person, not who would be
What's
able to
fascinating
keep
about
you up there. Just the way he came through, in his industry, his background, his family background, the troubles in Ireland. Actually, do you know what? Tune into the podcast when it gives it and you'll find out.
I'll definitely listen to that, by you.
Aye, so
I would know that.
I'll definitely know
Is
that.
there a knife to cut this pizza?
aye.
Who'd be your dream guest on the pod?
Just cut it in 6 bits. I couldn't eat it.
Who's that? Who'd
Brilliant.
you get that?
Right.
He
Same
never got
size.
it first, honestly. Oh, goodness.
Who'd be your dream guest?
Oh, God.
That's a great question.
Toby.
No, a dream, I'll get him easy. But, I'd love to interview Tiger Woods. That'd be brilliant.
A bad place in
fascinating.
it.
He's
fuck.
done again, eh?
Bad place in it. Bad place.
Why do you think he crashed?
John
McEnroe, there's another one.
Did you see him in the
I like
airport with a fan?
I like my heroes flawed. You know what I mean?
That's kind of what he said, isn't it?
Maradona and boys like that.
Have you had one question for Tiger Woods? What to be? Can I ask him one question?
Oh.
See how good I fucking
Well,
interview you are.
just with the nature of this story, who's the best porn actress that you slept with?
Or who's home that you're Charlie Miller?
Well, see your pre-98. See your pre-98 football's a myth. What Maradona?
He's an exception. He's an exception.
Here's one a fascinating
Unbelievable.
question. It's just amazing. If you could go back to one place in your lifetime and start it for that point again, where would you go?
Great question. I'd go
That's a good
back to Swindon on loan.
Would you, mate?
I'd start my life there again.
Although it does then, there's echoes of fucking regret then, isn't
That's
there?
my kids,
Do you know what I mean? So,
I don't like that.
I would go back to
I'm happy-
1987
I'm happy
signing
now.
the Rangers, I think.
What, the day you signed with Rangers?
I would do things very, very, very different.
What would you do differently?
Aye.
Well, I'd live my life like you probably have lived your life as a footballer. I'd live it properly and...
Would you got into lecturing earlier?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Are we going to think about that? Are we going to call this the porn issue?
Yeah, some man.
But how good did you John McGlinder? What?
Mate, I know we said it earlier. I do think that is.
They're 5 behind
Right,
Hibs and
no,
they're 8
sorry.
behind Motherwell. They're never catching Motherwell.
Mate, we've got the perfect guest to ask.
Go on then.
Fergie's. If Derek McInnes wins the league, is it a better achievement when Sir Alex went up to Aberdeen?
Why do you say we've got a perfect guy? Because he's old.
Well, he'll remember Fergie Aberdeen. better.
No, but I'm looking forward to
A
that.
great question.
I thought you were meaning it because Sir Alex is a friend of mine.
Aye.
Thought that was why. Sorry, Si.
Tom English and Alex Ferguson, man.
Sir Alex is genius.
A different time. I don't know. I don't think I wouldn't have thought the financials were so extreme in those days. Like Aberdeen to D&A would be closer to Rangers and Celtic.
What we said.
Whereas now, yeah. No, it's
So Derek McInnes then?
yeah,
have you
I'd
won
say
it?
so. Aye.
So I've had loads of Aberdeen fans, by the way, messaging me saying it's a load of shite that you can't compare it to, but you 100% can, can't you?
I think so. Aye.
I think Sir Alex Ferguson. I know it's only we're talking about one season, but did he know win? Was it how many leagues did he win with Aberdeen?
3 or 4.
And he won like Scottish Cups. He was dominating the full of Scotland. Whereas Derek McInnes.
But that wasn't your
I know. It's just only one season. But and in Europe, he was dominating as a whole. He was the number one team. Oh yeah.
13 Premier League titles.
That's fucking ridiculous, isn't it?
Wow.
That is actually ridiculous.
Yeah.
And you're not having him.
Huh?
You're not having him.
Pep's better than that. Nah.
I think, listen,
Last question.
they're at the same level.
What scenario would you put Tom English in?
I would say he could come in, he could be a professor and a lecturer.
Some professors, isn't there? You getting a wee cult going?
Absolutely.
And he's all day in the same classroom, or is it?
What is it you've got against Tom English?
No, I don't.
Do you dislike
I just
people
hear
that
you-
are overtly intelligent?
No,
Do you prefer people that hide their intelligence like yourself?
No. I just you would never
Or you
listen.
just don't like
You would
them?
never listen to a fucking policeman's opinion on doctors. So Tom English gets a lot of
hold
airtime
on,
talking about football,
right,
but he's never played
You don't
it.
like Tom English because you'd never listen to a policeman's opinion of doctors.
It's the same sort of thing.
That's a good point.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'll leave it there.
Somebody's never done it. Could you take their opinion that much on board to somebody that's never done it?
Yeah, I think you would,
Why?
Yeah.
Based on what?
Well, based on what you read, what you look at, what you see, you don't always... Knowledge doesn't come from just... You're not telling me...
Surely the best
You're
people
not
that do
telling me...
anything in life in their industry have done it.
What, I don't really know what you mean.
So anyone at the top of their industry have actually done what they talk about and what they speak about and what they give an opinion on.
That's a good point.
And...
And he's not.
Well, he gives an opinion. He's basically a news journalist and he's won all sorts of fucking awards for books. So he's at the very top of the tree
So
in
see,
what
he
he
used to write in
does.
the papers and that, but see, I mean, sitting on a radio talking
Well,
about
bottom line is all
games and stuff
all
like that.
these things are opinions on football, and that's one thing that's great about football is opinions. But if your point is the only way you've got knowledge of something, if you're at the very top of the tree, you don't know, that's like an infantile point. That's like a 3-year-old's point, and it's not true. Anyway.
Been unbelievable. He is sensational.
He's a genius, isn't he?
Aye, some man.
Mr. Brett.
I actually don't mind talking, just like to argue with him.
Breath of fresh air, innit?
Aye, he's brilliant.
A breath of fresh air.
Do you want to start with a clap? Give him a clap.
Call you a singer, no?
No.
Would you? He
Loves his music,
Oh,
so.
I like my music, aye.
Do you play the guitar?
No. I just like looking in guitar shops.
Why?
No, the point is there's 40 guitar shops in the walk up
Oh,
to the
no, okay.
underground.
What last ever song in the jungle?
Oh. Last ever song in the jungle. What am I listening to now? Well, you have one. Last ever song in the jungle.
Well, last ever one.
Right,
Fields at Athenry.
No.
I'm listening on YouTube. I listen to it every 2 or 3 days. Someone somewhere in the summertime. It was Simple Minds playing it. I mean, Charlie Burchill looks as if he was like 18 at the time. It was you'll get it on YouTube. It was a concert. I think it was in Germany somewhere. Unbelievable. That's what I'm listening to.
Billy Joel, My Life.
Great song. Benny and the Jets, Elton John.
It's your last though.
Love it.
What one do you like?
Benny and the Jets.
Oh, aye. Yeah.
Or the Smiths, this charming man.
Oh,
Aye,
Smith's magnificent. What are you?
Cheeky girls.
You had it all.
You've broken every hole.
What's that called?
Steve Harley, is it Steve Harley? Am I right saying that?
That's my favourite song ever.
Come up and see me, make me smile.
Oh, that's
My favourite song ever.
Oh, that one.
Thingy Cocker or something.
You've had it all. My favourite ever.
Right, go on,
You
get
better
sing us
sing
it. Hey, he's a good singer. Go on, Paul, sing us it.
No, I don't know the words to it. That's my favourite tune ever.
My favourite tune ever, I don't know the words to it.
Did you talk about music? Did you ever watch that video that I told you to watch? Robert Smith of The Cure. You must have watched it. MTV Awards.
No.
Nah.
Well, just Google MTV Awards Robert Smith, because the girl he comes onto the stage with the band, and the wee girl's going mental. Hey, Robert Smith of The Cure. This is the most exciting moment. You must be so excited. Are you as excited as me to get this award? And he just went, well, obviously not.
I feel like that. What a
Take
time
the
for
award.
that.
You'll get it, and I think it's the funniest thing you'll ever see, man.
Ian McCall.
Sensation.
What a guy.
Go on, Collie.